I'm actually really surprised that today's second dater isn't getting a call back from the girl that he went out with.
No.
Because most women, in my experience, love it when you're late for the first date.
I knew this was going to be sarcastic.
Right? Don't they? Isn't that their favorite thing when you show up late? That's what happened to Todd. He showed up a little late for his first date. That's not even the weirdest part. Todd, how are you?
Good.
Todd,
And why don't you tell us about your date?
Well, I know that showing up late was a bad move, but understand that, I had already been chatting with Kate. I met her on a dating website, and we had chatted for a long time and before we decided to go out.
were you like a half hour late or 15 minutes late?
I was 45 minutes late.
Ooh,
Wow.
that hurts.
But I had a really good idea for a date, though. I was taking her to a winery,
Uh-huh.
so I thought, I know being late's a bad move, but I think the date itself, I sort of changed her mind, during the course of it.
Can I first ask if you had a good excuse for being late?
Well, I was trying to think of a good excuse, or maybe stop by and pick up something, but that would have made me later.
So no, you didn't.
Todd didn't have a good excuse,
No.
but according to his email, he had a great way to smooth it over with her.
Okay.
And that was by giving her a gift, right, Todd?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, I looked in my glove compartment of my car, and I found a laser pointer keychain that I hadn't used.
Uh-huh.
So I gave her that.
Okay. And what was her reaction, Todd?
Well, she was like, oh, thank you.
That seems appropriate. That seems
about
very appropriate.
She seemed happy to have been receiving something for free, but not too thrilled
Yeah.
at having to wait. But I don't.
Were you just trying to think of you're just oh crap, I'm sorry I was late. It's because I needed to stop off and get you this gift.
Todd.
I had an important PowerPoint presentation, and here you are.
Well, I hope that was implied that I had spent all that time getting a gift
Yeah, I
for
don't
her.
think it was, Todd. Todd, how did the rest of the date go? I mean, was she able to get over
Well,
it?
I'm glad you mentioned it that way because she was bummed at first. But when we took the tour of the winery and then we started tasting some wine, I felt like we got back on track.
Okay.
And we started chatting, and we just chatted forever, all night.
Mm-hmm.
I even lost track of time, and it was time to go. And so then I took her back to her car and leaned in to kiss her, and she kind of turned her cheek.
Okay, so did you end up? So she turned away from you. Did you kiss her on the cheek then?
I did kiss her on the cheek, which is fine. I mean, maybe she just doesn't kiss on the first date or something like that. But it seemed like things were going really well up until there. Then.
At
Todd,
any
you
point,
smell-
did you bust out the laser light and make her chase it?
Todd, you sound kind of nervous right now. Are you?
Well, I'm on the radio, so
I'm not dissing it. I'm just wondering how smooth that kiss was.
I think it was pretty smooth. But I guess you're right. I'm not the most experienced, but it seemed like I have been on some dates before, though, and
Right.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her since your date?
a couple. I tried initially, and I left a message on her voicemail, and I haven't heard back. And then I tried again, and it went to voicemail, but I didn't leave a message.
And you haven't heard anything from her, obviously.
I haven't heard anything. It's been a week.
Yeah, it astounds me why you're not getting a call back. I mean, you were late, and then you gave her a gift, a lovely laser pointer, and then you had an awkward kiss at the end of the night. I don't know what could have gone wrong. All right, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Hey, Todd,
Yeah.
I think the problem is you didn't go far enough
Oh no!
when you were late for your date.
Don't do this to him.
If you missed the first part of the second date update, Todd was late for his date with a girl named Kate. So when he showed up 45 minutes later, he gave her a laser pointer
Oh gosh! And
as a gift,
that's-
as a token. Todd, if you've ever been late for anything, what you should have done is just made up a crazy story about something that happened to you on the way and just lied about it. That would have probably been better.
Well, the laser pointer is pretty cool.
Yeah. I thought that Jubal was going to go with you should have given her a laser pointer figuratively, but I'm glad he didn't.
Yeah.
So, Todd, what was the last thing you said to Kate that night?
It was, I'll call you tomorrow, and I did.
And no answer. All right. Well, we're going to try to get her on the phone right now and see if we can get your second date update. You ready to go, Todd?
Oh, man.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Kate, please?
this is she.
Hey, Kate, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5.
I'm sorry, who is this?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on the radio station Moving 92.5. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Listen, I'm calling because you recently went out on a date with a friend of mine named Todd.
Okay.
And Todd said you had a fun time. He showed up a little late, but he gave you a cool little gift to say that he was sorry. He's tried calling you and you haven't answered any of his attempts. Is there a reason why you're not calling Todd back?
Yeah.
There-
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, really?
Is it because he was late?
I mean, that wasn't great, but no,
Did you
that wasn't.
did you like Todd to a certain point?
Todd was an interesting person to meet.
Okay. Yeah.
How so? What do you mean interesting?
Well, I mean, I don't know how much he told you or what you all know. I mean, I guess you know about the laser pointer.
Did he play a lot with a laser pointer?
Yeah, actually, he kept grabbing it out of my hands and sort of playing with it, and that was just sort of the beginning of the weird things that happened on the date.
What do you mean the weird things that happened on the date? What weird happened?
I feel bad telling you this, but we were on this wine tour, which was a cool idea for a date,
Yeah.
actually. And he keeps grabbing the laser pointer and pointing at things, and then he leans over and he whispers really close in my ear, "Do you know where laser technology comes from?"
It sounds sexy talk to Todd.
Oh, it's
maybe.
kind of like one of those dates, but narrated with the fun
Right?
pop-up facts.
Yeah.
Where and so he was just breaking down lasers to you?
Aw.
Well, I thought that that's where it was going to go. I was like, oh, God, he's a tech geek. But it was more than that, and then I realized exactly what was going on there. He's like one of those conspiracy theory black job types.
What do you mean? Like government conspiracy theory type guy?
Yeah, he said that lasers came from aliens and that the government doesn't want us to know where we're getting the technology.
Kate, is there any way he could have been joking when he said this?
No, because then he talked about aliens nonstop for the rest of the date. He said aliens have something to do with why we have redheads.
Why we have redheads?
I mean, he was talking like he was embarrassing. We're on a tour, and the guide is trying to like keep people's focus, and he's just chatting my ear off without even noticing that's weird.
Hey, Kate,
Yeah.
I do need to let you know that we have the Earthling Todd on the other line with us right now. And he heard what you just said. Hey, Todd.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't even. I don't understand. What's the big deal? Like we were just getting to know each other. It was a first date. I was just.
Oh my God. I don't think it went really great. I mean, did you think it went really great?
I think it went pretty well.
I don't agree. I mean, have you ever been on a first date with a woman before?
Oh.
I don't mean that. I mean, I can't believe you thought that it was a good time.
Well, you were laughing. You know, we had some good laughs. It was pretty fun.
Nervous.
Well, I thought you were joking at first. That's why I was laughing. You were like, how were the pyramids built? Aliens. Who shot JFK? Aliens. What makes Rice Krispies crackle and pop? Aliens. It was insane. It was weird.
That's not weird. No, that's not. I mean, I don't know if you've seen any documentaries on the Great Pyramids, but they're too large for humans with the technology that they had back then to even build them.
I agree with you.
It came for extraterrestrial means.
Oh gosh.
Well, Todd, the thing is, I don't believe in aliens, and even if I did, I wouldn't want to talk about it for 2.5 hours on the first date. Never.
You seemed interested at the time, and I just wanted to let you know that this is out there, that people do believe this, and I mean, I don't know why you don't. I guess
maybe you just need to watch a few more science documentaries.
Yeah. Todd, look at it this way.
God.
Maybe Kate doesn't have much in common with you, and maybe that's the problem.
I think that's it.
A lot of our technology has its roots in extraterrestrial memes.
Dude.
The second date update is it turned into us breaking down what's alien technology and what's not.
God.
Up next, crop circles.
Yeah.
Seriously, add conspiracy theories onto politics and other things you shouldn't talk about on a first date.
I don't like the idea of calling it conspiracy because then it makes it sound like there's someone out to get us or something like that. When in fact, this is just based in fact. This is scientific fact. I mean, Jubal, you would back me up on some of this.
Absolutely.
What? What are
I
you
know.
talking about?
I believe in aliens. I believe in everything that you've said, Todd.
How is
You
that
and I should go
science?
on a date. We'd have an awesome time.
So ridiculous.
I don't understand this. I believe in aliens, and I have the material to back it up. If you go on a second date with me, I'll bring it.
Oh, no.
Oh, he has evidence.
So you have evidence of aliens, Todd.
Dude.
Yes.
And that the
Okay.
government hasn't taken from you.
You guys are all laughing right now, but wait until they come down, and then I'll be the one laughing at you guys.
Hey, I'll be right there with you, Todd. We'll be on the mothership, man. These guys, they just don't get it. You know what I mean?
You're going to go live with aliens the rest of your life?
Absolutely.
Mate with them?
Me and Todd.
You and Todd and the alien.
Kate, Todd says that he has proof that aliens are out there. If you go on a second date with him, I'm sure that he'll show you. Can I convince you to go on a second date with Todd? We will pay for it.
You know, I don't think the idea of talking about aliens for a second date is going to be motivation for me to go back
Even
out
with proof,
Todd.
proof of aliens. You could be one of the few people that actually get to see proof that aliens
Your
exist.
name could be in the history books.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to pass.
Yeah.
That's strange.
Come on,
that
she's
sucks.
I feel bad, Todd. It was nice meeting you.
Kate, I thought you were different. I thought you wanted to know.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
The girl that's on the line to do a second date update today met the guy that she went out with at a very dirty place. That's right.
Whoa.
Bacteria infested, blood everywhere.
That's not
Creepy
normal.
old men who just can't wait to get in your mouth.
This is
I'm talking about the dentist's office.
Oh.
That's
Makes sense. They are all creepy there.
Yes, they are. That's where Andrea met the guy that she wants us to call today. Apparently, she works at a dentist's office, and that's where she met him. How you doing, Andrea?
I'm pretty good.
Did you ever think of your office like I just spoke about it?
You know, it doesn't exactly make people want to go to the dentist's office.
No, it is very.
Hygiene is very important. So
Your email said that you met this guy at work, and you work at a dentist's office. How'd you meet him?
I work as a receptionist, and he was a new patient. He came in, and when he was like checking in, we were just flirting with each other. We seemed to have an instant connection.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Are you allowed to hit on patients as the receptionist?
I mean, he was hitting on me. I was just receiving it. You know?
You were an innocent party in this, I see.
Sure, absolutely. And he was cute and stuff, so I flirted back with him.
And when he filled out his form and put his phone number down, you saved it and then called him later.
No, that's illegal, actually. So
okay.
what I did was he went in and he had his appointment, and then when he came out, you know, usually we want to schedule you for your next appointment. And when I was scheduling him for his follow-up appointment, he gave me his phone number, and he said we should go out.
Oh, that's cool. So where'd you guys go?
Well, we ended up going out to dinner, and I got really dressed up. I thought I was looking really cute. And he took me to this restaurant. It was in a building that had a very, very nice view. It was a really nice restaurant. I'd never been there before.
Did you guys meet there, or did he pick you up?
He picked me up, and so, you know, I thought we had a lovely time at dinner, and he has beautiful eyes, and he is just a smoking build. I mean, the guy works out and stuff.
I'm hoping during dinner you reminded him the whole time about his dental hygiene. Like, make sure you floss before and after this meal.
She's a receptionist there.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Well, he has a dynamite smile, too. I thought that we had great conversation during the date, and we talked about, you know, going to concerts and stuff. We both really love movies. There was one awkward moment while we were talking about movies. So I mean, I don't know if that was a deal breaker, but
Did you bring up a movie that he liked and you didn't like, and then he got super angry at you?
well, no, he was talking about he's a real big fan of this guy's movies, and I had never heard of him. He's like, God.
Are you trying to remember right now even who it was?
Martin, it's Martin Scorsese?
Martin Scorsese. He's a big director.
He's like one of the biggest guys in movies ever.
Ever.
Don't know anything.
Okay. Hey, I don't blame you.
Never heard of the guy.
Okay, I don't blame you for not knowing who he is.
He's like Steven Spielberg.
Yeah, he's a really huge name in movies, but did your date seem put off by that you didn't know who Martin Scorsese was? I wouldn't think that'd be a huge deal.
Well, it made me feel just kind of ditzy and stupid and like kind of insecure that I didn't know who this guy was.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe that's it.
You didn't pretend like you knew him, though. Like, you were honest.
Well, he kept trying to tell me his name, and I kept on trying to give it back to him, like pronouncing it over, and I don't know why. It's a tongue twister for me.
It is
Try
hard
and
to
say it for us right now.
Scorsese?
It's Scorsese, Martin Scorsese.
Scorsese?
No, not Stacy. Scorsese.
I'm not hearing it. I guess correctly or something. Is there a T in it?
No, there's no T. There's some names that people have trouble with no matter what. Obviously, you have trouble saying Martin Scorsese.
I guess so.
I could see how if you're going to claim to be a real movie lover and you not know these things, that it could maybe make you come off as a liar.
I know who Julia Roberts is.
Okay, there we go.
You just like different kinds of movies. So how did everything end with this guy?
We concluded the date. I mean, after dinner, we actually walked around for a little while and seemed to be okay. But the date ended with just a hug, and I haven't gotten a call back from him.
Would you have kissed him if you went in for the kiss?
Sure.
So were you disappointed that it was a hug?
Of course I'm disappointed. I told you he had a hot butt.
All right. And how long has it been since your date?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
For those of you who don't know what this song is, it was a song made famous by the movie Goodfellas. A very huge movie directed by one Martin Scorbensky. Or Martin Shorshinsky. Or Martin Skormy some sashimi sushi. I don't know exactly how to say his name, but he's a very, very famous man in Hollywood. And he's the reason that Andrea, the girl who's on the phone for a second date update, thinks that she's not getting a call back today. She was out on a date with a guy named Austin. They were having fun. They brought up movies. He brought up that he's a big Martin Scorsese fan. She had never heard of Martin Scorsese and still can't figure out how to get her to pronounce his name correctly. But she thinks that he's not calling her back because he might have thought that she was kind of ditzy or whatever.
Yeah.
Andrea, are you ready to go?
I am.
Have you figured out how to say the name yet?
Scorsese.
No. That's a mixture between him and Patrick Swayze, who is no longer with us. Anyway, we're getting closer to you getting it correct. All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now and see if we can get him on the phone. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Austin there?
Yeah, this is Austin.
Hey, Austin, what's up? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I'm sorry, who's this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
I think you probably have the wrong number.
No, I don't think I do. I think I'm talking to the right guy.
No, I don't know who you are. I think you've got the wrong number probably.
No, I think I have the right number. I think I really need to speak with you about something.
All right. What does a radio show need to talk to me about?
Well, it's about a date that you recently went on with one of our listeners. Her name is Andrea, and she actually emailed us asking if we could get you on the phone.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
Emailed a radio station trying to get me on the phone?
Yes, it's a segment we do on our show called the Second Date Update. Andrea is wondering why you haven't been returning any of her phone calls.
Wait, so she emailed you and asked you to call me to ask me why I didn't call her back?
Yes.
Like, this is something that you guys do for your listeners?
Yep, it is. It's kind of a public service for them. And it's a learning situation. You know, they get to hear what they did wrong on a date so they don't hopefully do it again.
And she really wanted you to call me?
Mm-hmm. Because she likes you. Should she know why you're not calling her back? Is it something that should be obvious to her?
I don't know. I don't think it would be obvious to her, to be honest with you, no.
Okay, well, she seemed nice when we talked to her about the date.
Oh, she's perfectly pleasant, and
Okay.
I think she's a nice girl.
Are you just not attracted to her or something?
Yeah.
She's very attractive. You know, there's just, again, there was just some weird things that happened on the date that just made me not feel like we really should hang out again.
Can I tell you what she thinks it is, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong?
Sure, if you want to go ahead, that's fine.
She thinks that you're not calling her back because she didn't know who Martin Scorsese is and can't pronounce his name.
I mean, yeah, it was, honestly, it was pretty wild. Like, all right, maybe you don't know him, but you at least know some of his movies. You know, like Gangs of New York's pretty recent, or The Departed won an Oscar. You know, at least pronounce his name right after I teach you. Come on.
Yeah, it's usually pretty easy to say a name after you've heard it.
Oh,
when
give
we
her a
talked to
break,
her,
you guys.
when we talked to her, we tried to say it to her too. She still couldn't get it.
Yeah.
I always,
But she thinks
that, I mean,
she thinks that's why you're not calling her back.
but come on,
Is
that
that the
can't be a
reason?
reason. She can't pronounce a
No,
name.
I mean, it was pretty strange, but it's not the reason.
Okay, can you tell us what the reason is then?
So, all right, so I take her to this restaurant, and it's a pretty nice restaurant. We get brought to our table, and the waitress pulls out the chair for her to sit down at the table, and she hops up on the chair, like feet on the chair, standing on the chair in the middle of the restaurant. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Did you say she like stood on the chair?
Yeah, like literally put her feet, like stood 3 feet over everybody who was standing, stood on the chair because she said that the view from up there was breathtaking and she needed to take a picture for Instagram. So she stood on the chair and took a picture of like the restaurant room with like some windows in the background showing the view that we could see. On her, from standing on her, like it was embarrassing. It was one of the most embarrassing things. This is an expensive restaurant we went to.
Maybe she's never been to a nice restaurant before, and she was just like shocked to be there. And
I'd be embarrassed to be there with her standing on the chairs at a McDonald's.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. I was trying to help justify it for you somehow.
I mean, it's cute. She gets excited about beautiful things.
No, and I agree. Like if Andrea had only done it once, that would have been one thing. But like, this odd Instagram behavior just kept happening and happening. For example, we're leaving the restaurant and she stops in the middle of us leaving. It's like, I really need to take a picture with this view in the background. So she like literally basically throws me her phone and runs over to the window and she gets into like this weird like yoga pose basically where she's got her leg behind her head and she's grabbing it with the other side arm and I'm standing, I basically am sitting on someone's table while they're eating trying to take a picture of her for Instagram doing a yoga pose in a restaurant in front of these windows. Like I said, it was weird. I don't want to go on a date with someone and be their professional Instagram photographer.
Come on. You don't want to add that to your list of job duties that you can do? Like special skills section on your resume. I'm a photographer.
Maybe if she was going to pay me for it, but the fact that I'm paying for dinner, I'm picking her up, we're going out on my dime, and I'm also her photographer for her pictures by herself. Give me a break. I don't need this in my life.
You know what else is kind of annoying?
What's that?
She's actually on the other line listening right now and wants to talk to you.
That's not funny at all.
Andrew, are you there?
I am.
Oh, my God. This was
Austin,
pretty shady,
I mean,
guys.
really, Austin, you have a problem with the fact that I like taking photographs? You know, I like taking pictures of my Instagram. I have a lot of fans on there, and I'm kind of known for doing poses in different places.
I mean, that's fantastic news, but I mean, we were out on a date. I figured you could maybe focus on our date rather than your Instagram followers who you don't actually know. Like, if you're going to show some interest in someone, at least sit there and be a part of what's going on rather than thinking about, well, how can I best interact with these strangers on the internet? Like,
He has a really good point, Andrea.
People that follow me on Instagram, they like to know what I'm doing. And so, you know, I share it and stuff, and they like it.
Andrea, at one point, you handed me your phone and took my phone so that I could take a picture of you looking at a phone in front of a brick wall.
Shut up. That is not true.
Did that
you
really happen?
do that?
It 100% happened. It made no sense. She was looking at my phone with me taking a picture of her phone so she could post herself looking at any phone in front of a brick wall on Instagram.
Andrea.
It was a great picture. It got like 400 likes.
I'll
That's
tell
pretty
you,
good.
It got one unlike from me. I did not like taking it.
Andrea, I don't think that's the point. Like, if he spent his entire time on his phone or maybe even doing his hobby while he was on a date with you, you would have found it incredibly rude.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we talked about a lot of different things. I mean, we had a whole discussion about movies and how much we both love movies.
You're going to bring up the movies again? You're going to bring up the movies?
I thought we had a nice conversation about movies, but I guess not.
It was fine. Again, the whole thing was just fine.
Andrea, you don't see how it could be a little bit annoying that you're taking pictures every 5 seconds and making him basically your hired photographer for the evening.
Instagram is the wave of the future, and if you're not on Instagram, then you're not a part of the future. So that really sucks for you.
Oh, I think you work for Instagram. This is ridiculous.
Oh, gosh.
Well, you know what, Austin, I would love to ask you this question. Would you like to go out with Andrea on a second date? We will pay for it.
Andrea, again, you're super sweet, and there's another Instagrammer out there for you. But that dude is not me.
Whatever. I get hit up by so many guys on my Instagram. I don't even need to go out on a date with you.
Oh, sweetheart.
All right.
No, it doesn't sound like you do.
No, I guess not. Andrea, thank you. I'm sorry it wasn't a successful second date update.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Before we let you go, though, do you need to take a picture of yourself on the phone doing a second date update?
You know, I never thought of that. I should totally do that.
No, you should not do that.
Oh, sweetheart. Oh, my goodness.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
I'm pretty excited about today's second date update because from reading the description of the date on the email that we got, it sounds like we're going to be doing a second date update with one of the members of the Three Stooges.
What?
Or all three of the Stooges.
Did someone, like, slip on a banana peel or something?
Kind of sounds like that. Tiffany, who is on the phone with us right now, wants to do a second date update today. She wants to call a guy named Eric. But the description of your date, Tiffany, in your email sounds like you had one of the worst experiences ever or one of the most hilarious if you like slapstick comedy.
Oh, well, thanks, I guess. I mean, I don't know. We actually, besides those, like, couple little incidents, I thought had an amazing time.
Incident.
Yeah, so why don't you just kind of like run through the string of events that you documented in your email, and I want everybody to hear it.
Well, first of all, I was really excited to go out with Eric, and we decided to meet at a bar for a happy hour, and I ended up, just like, traffic was terrible, and so I think I was about 20 minutes late. So I got there, and I was so apologetic. I felt so bad, and then I was trying to tell him the story of what had happened, and I use my hands a lot.
Yeah.
And I accidentally hit myself in the nose and gave myself a bloody nose.
See, that's hilarious. That's what I mean by it sounds like an episode of the Three Stooges or something. You're just like poking each other in the eyes and giving yourself a bloody nose.
Did you run to the bathroom?
No, because at first he noticed and I didn't notice.
Oh, no.
So you hit yourself in the nose and you're still talking to him, and then he just started to see blood trickle down your upper lip.
Yes, well, because like it wasn't like a lot at first, and then I used to get bloody noses all the time when I was a kid. So I thought he was gonna like spit out his water, and I was like, "What is going on with you?" And he's like, "Your nose is bleeding." And then I was like, "Oh my God, I have a bloody nose." I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to take like a napkin because it was like a cloth napkin. So I just like held my hand under my nose, but I wanted to finish the story.
What? You just stayed at the table?
Yeah, you continued telling the story with the bloody nose and didn't be like, "I'll be back in a minute."
Well, it was bleeding, but like I was just getting to the good part, and I figured I'll just take care of it in a second.
I would have been humiliated if I got a bloody nose on a first date.
I know. I feel so dumb. Like, what am I, 7? Like talking with my hands like that, and then I gave myself a bloody nose.
Yeah,
you have
that's pretty funny.
horrible hand-eye coordination.
But it was an accident.
Well, I understand that, but there's a lot of things that I've done in my life that are accidents that are really embarrassing.
Do you punch yourself in the nose often?
Just to, like, if I ever need to make myself sneeze.
What?
Oh my
You punch
God.
yourself in the nose if you need to make yourself sneeze.
Yeah, that will make you sneeze.
Okay, I had no idea.
That is strange.
So I'm guessing that eventually you cleaned up your nose and got the date back on track.
Right. And we continued to talk and laugh for, like, over an hour. And then it was, like, time to go home. And he walked me to my car.
Yeah?
And so I thought, like, oh, okay. I just figured he was going to try and kiss me, maybe. I mean, and he didn't.
You had blood all over your face.
Yeah.
Crusties all over your
the bloody
nostrils.
nose wasn't there anymore at this point, right? Like it was all cleaned up?
Yeah.
Okay. So he didn't go in for a kiss.
No.
How did you guys end everything? What's the
Oh
last
my God.
thing?
So then I forgot to tell you, I did feel bad about, like, the bloody nose and being late. So I'm like, I'm so sorry. I feel like we had fun. And I'm like, I really want to do this again. I go, I'll make it up to you, and I'll pay the next time we go out.
Wow, that's tight.
What did he say to that?
He just was like, yeah. But, like, it was kind of like a yeah where, like, and then I got home and I called my friend Amy, and I'm like, what do you think this yeah sounds like? Do you think? And she couldn't figure it out either. Like, is it a yeah, like, he's just tired, but he was into it, or if, like, he was trying to be cool, or if he's not into it at all.
So, well, it's probably a yeah that he's not really into it because he hasn't been calling you back, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I've texted him twice since then, and the second time I sent a text that said, remember, I'm paying, with, like, a wink face.
Yeah. And nothing? He didn't respond to that?
Mm-mm. Like, I realized this was probably not a perfect date for Eric, and a lot of that was my fault, but I think in between those, like, really embarrassing moments that, like, we had a lot of fun. He seemed to be having a good time. He talked a lot. He laughed a lot. And I want a second chance, you know, like a movie.
Okay, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and then get your second date update, all right?
Okay, thanks.
Okay, hang on.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Call now to win a $1,000 cash crate.
1-866-MOVING-92.5.
It's
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Tiffany is on the phone with us, and today she wants to call a guy named Eric. Eric and her had a lovely first date at a bar where she physically assaulted herself at the table and gave herself a bloody nose. I guess Tiffany was talking with her hands and accidentally smacked herself in the nose and then got a bloody nose. Tiffany, are you about ready to call Eric?
Yes.
You really like this guy. Are you going to be sad if he says something mean?
I mean, besides those couple of incidents, I thought we had a lot of fun, and conversation was good, and...
All right. So there's really nothing that you can think of. I mean, other than punching yourself in the nose, everything seemed to go very well.
Maybe he's one of those guys that gets mad, like, if you're more than 2 seconds late or something.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because you did show up about 20 minutes
20
late.
minutes late.
All right, well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Eric, please?
Yeah, speaking.
Eric, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Sorry, man. I'm not going to buy anything or whatever.
No, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just need like 5 minutes of your time.
whoa.
He thinks that
I'm a
we're selling
telemarketer.
him something. I mean, kind of.
I'll dial him back.
Okay.
See if I can get him to invest in some life insurance.
Maybe buy some door-to-door meat.
Yeah.
2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah, I'm not interested in anything, okay?
No, you're going to be interested in this, I
Take me
promise.
off the list or
No,
whatever.
I'm not a telemarketer. I actually want to help you out with something.
Look, man, I don't need help. I'm fine.
I'm not. I promise you. Don't hang up. Hey, are you still there, Eric?
Yeah, I'm still here. What
Okay,
are you...
this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show. And I'm not calling to sell you anything. I'm calling you because I got an email about you from one of our listeners.
What?
Yeah. Now are you a little interested in what I have to talk about?
I mean, not really, but what are you talking about?
You recently went on a date with a girl named Tiffany. right?
How do you know that?
Because Tiffany emailed me and asked me if I could get you on the phone and find out why you're not calling her back.
She works for the radio station?
No, she listens to the radio show and asked if we could call you to find out if she did something wrong on your date because she would like to see you again. So she's wondering why you're not getting back to her.
I mean, I don't know if I want to talk about that stuff on the radio or whatever.
Is there
If
anything?
she emailed you, she'll tell you whatever she wants. I don't really feel comfortable talking about.
She doesn't know. I mean, unless it's something that is your personal life and embarrassing about you, I can understand you not sharing that. But is there anything I can tell her just to give her some sort of advice?
I mean, like, talk to her about it, and you'll get a sense of why no one's going to go on another date with her.
Well, I talked to her about your date. She told us about it. She said there was an awkward moment where she accidentally hit herself in the nose, and her nose started bleeding.
Yeah, that was one of many incredible moments of the date, yeah.
Incredible, but I don't think you mean incredible
sarcasm.
like an actual good thing, right?
No, I mean it is like the most sarcastic thing possible.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you staying on the phone with me for a few minutes. If your date was that bad, don't you think it'd be nice to give her some advice so that in the future when she goes out with people, it isn't as painful as an experience as it sounds like it was?
She's just the weirdest person that I've ever gone on a date with.
That's intense.
How so?
You ever meet one of those people that just blows everything up into like the biggest possible deal? Like, oh my God, the traffic was the absolute worst. Like everything is underlined.
Yeah.
Everything is in caps lock. Everything is just 15 exclamation points. She was like, the traffic was the absolute worst traffic I've ever been in. Like, take New York traffic and take LA traffic and take Mexico City traffic or whatever she said and add them all together. That's the traffic I was just in. Can you believe it? And it's like, there's no way to possibly believe that. That's ridiculous.
It seems like you didn't even give her a chance, though. I mean, if you're talking about, she just obviously felt bad about the traffic and was trying to make up for it.
I see your point, but it was with everything. It wasn't just the traffic. It was every single element of our date, every story, every reading of the menu.
Whoa.
You know, like, oh my God, they have margaritas here. Oh my God, I love margaritas, but I want it to be the best margarita. And the margarita comes, and it wasn't just like take a sip and like, this is pretty good. You want to try it? It's like, oh my God. This margarita is amazing. I've never had a margarita like this before.
I've definitely been around those type of people. I know exactly the type of person you're explaining.
Yeah, you just pray you're not at their table, but you just hear them from the other side of the room.
But come on.
This is the most amazing, life-changing margarita you've ever had, Eric. All right.
They met a shaman on the top of the hill to like taste the salt of the Himalayas on the rim of the drink. No, it's a dumb drink. I tried it and it was like, yeah, it's a margarita. It's a margarita.
Poor girl was just excited.
Yes, I've had a margarita in my life.
Give her a break. You know?
Hey, we talked to her a little bit, Eric, and I didn't get that vibe from her at all.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. She described the date as like one of the best dates she'd ever been on, and Eric
true.
was the greatest guy she'd ever met.
That's true.
Right. She kept telling, like, she had a bloody nose and like stayed at the table and kept telling her story and was like, and then I'm just sitting there and be like, you know, do you need something? Do you need a napkin or whatever?
Yeah.
And she's just like, oh my God, you're the greatest guy. You're just like the greatest guy. I'm like, you have blood coming out of your nose.
You're like, no, I'm not the greatest guy. I'm just a human, and I noticed somebody else with a bloody nose, and I thought I might give them something to wipe it up with. Hey, Eric, I really appreciate you giving us a little bit of information on your date, man. That's awesome.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I mean, I'm as exhausted now as I was after the date, just thinking about it.
Well, that was the
It feels
most.
like it's like a marathon, or like 3 marathons, or like the longest marathon in the history of the world.
Eric, I should also let you know that Tiffany is actually on the other line listening to this conversation.
What?
Oh, hi, Eric. That was really mean. I don't know why if you were having such a bad time, first of all, that you stayed. Second of all, you were laughing and having a good time and telling stories, too. And third of all, that really was the best margarita of my life. And I'm not ashamed to share that with people.
I suggested more drinks because I was going out of my mind.
Oh, because I'm not all bitter and like, margaritas, who cares?
I was going out of my mind, and I was just praying that the next drink you would see that if that margarita actually was the greatest margarita in the world, then by default, the next drink could not be as amazing. But it was even better.
Of course it could. It's probably from the same batch. That's how they do it at restaurants.
Eric, why you gotta be so mean, right? You're telling me that you didn't have any fun at all with Tiffany. She sounds like a fun girl.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, like, in the, like, fleeting moments where there was just, like, a lull. Yeah, it's great. But I'm sorry, you're just, like, you take everything and make it into the biggest possible thing, and it's just exhausting. I can't. It's too much. It was not the speed that I go at.
Okay, so then just because apparently I'm too much for everybody, what speed do you go at? Like, what would you have wanted?
Just a normal conversation. I just want to have a normal conversation, okay? I don't want to have to feel like everything that we're talking about or everything that's been experienced is the greatest thing in the world or the worst thing in the world. I just want to have a calm, just regular, normal conversation.
That sounds like the most boring date of all time. Sorry you had such a terrible time. You didn't seem like it. And I'm sorry I was trying to have a good time and make everything fun and nice. That's a horrible thing to do when you're dating. I forgot.
Oh, my God. I mean, it's the most horrible thing you could do on a date.
Eric, do not be mean right now. Come on.
Hey, Eric, would you like to go out on a second date with Tiffany? We'll pay for a second date.
No, I'm good. I'm okay.
You sure?
No, I respectfully decline.
Okay, well, I'm going to say this. I regret even asking them to ask about a second date, and I would rather punch myself in the nose until my whole head bled out than go on another date with you.
I think,
So
you know
amazing.
what? That is a second date update
good.
first. We've had a lot of interesting endings to these things, but never somebody wanting to just beat their face in until they weren't alive anymore.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Everybody has their type when it comes to dating. There's some guys that like blonde girls, some guys that like brunettes, some guys that like women whose hair is graying and needs to be dyed to be blonde or brunette. Sort of like Henry, who's on the phone with us right now. Henry likes the old ladies. At least that's what his email said. Henry, how you doing?
Doing all right. How are you?
Good. So your email said that you like elderly women, huh?
Not elderly. Just older women.
Yeah.
Like, how old are we talking?
Like, 15, 20 years older than me.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So that's older. You're like the opposite. I like it in the other direction. I like 15 to 20 years younger.
Oh, gross.
So why do you like the older women, Henry?
Just more stuff to talk about. Not a lot of talk about school and what you're going to do.
Yeah. And they can...
they pretty much, mostly they've figured out what they're doing.
Right.
Yeah.
And they can educate you on things like the Great Depression or any wars that they may have lived through.
How old are you, Henry?
I'm 22.
You're 20. Wow, you are young.
So you like to go out with women who are in their 40s?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about the girl who you want us to call today. Well, I shouldn't call her a girl. The woman who you want us to call today.
Her name is Jody.
Okay.
We met at a gardening expo.
Oh, my God. You are trolling places like the Garden Expo for old ladies?
Well, it's harder to meet women that are older than I am. And, this is a place that I've found works.
Did you go to the Garden Expo to specifically find a woman, or did you happen to be there hanging out?
No, I go there. I don't go there just to, troll for women. But, I mean, I look around and I try to meet people, maybe strike up a conversation, go out, maybe have a romantic time.
So how does one hit on somebody at a gardening expo? Take me through that.
Well, she was standing there looking at an exhibit, and I saw her. I walked over and said, "Hi, my name's Henry," and she introduced herself, and we started chatting.
Okay, and you asked her out right then and there?
Not immediately.
Okay.
We walked around and looked at some different stuff, and then I did ask her if she wanted to go out.
And what was her response? Because I just imagine, how old is she again?
She's 44.
44. You probably look 22, right?
I have a beard.
Okay. That gives you a good, 3 extra years.
Yeah, but I think that, hey, if I'm 44 and a 22-year-old girl asks me out, I'd be excited about that. I think that women would probably feel the same way. Like, ooh, this little 22-year-old wants a piece of mama.
What did she say?
She looked flattered, and she gave me her number.
Nice.
And I told her I'd call her.
You got to call her, by the way. Can't text her. You actually have to call her.
She's not
She's not going to be texting. And it's a landline at her house.
That's funny.
So what did you guys do when you actually went out?
We had some Mexican food,
All right.
and we had a good time. Had some margaritas.
How was the conversation between you two?
It was good. We talked about, cooking and stuff, and travel and film.
Did the age gap ever become a issue?
Not really. I mean, I kind of am into older stuff anyway, and it works out.
Okay.
We went out dancing after dinner. Went to a club.
Okay.
A club?
Yeah, we got to the club and got some drinks and danced for a long time. It was fun. It was 80s night. They were playing a lot of 80s songs.
Music from her youth, at least.
Come on. Was there chemistry between you guys?
It's funny because I thought she might be uncomfortable because there were so many people so much younger than her there, but she seemed super into it and just kind of in her element.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. If you took her to a club with, it was a bunch of 22-year-olds, and then she was one of the oldest people there, or
it was a lot of young, a lot of people my age, I guess.
Okay, and she seemed to enjoy herself.
Oh yeah, she may have been having more fun than I was.
All right. Okay. Had it been 2 decades since she's been out to a club?
I mean, maybe. She seemed to be having a blast and super excited that this was happening.
We're talking about her like she's an 80-year-old woman.
know.
She's in her 40s. I mean, she's gonna break a hip on the dance floor or something like that.
Loud.
I mean, yeah. All right. So anyway, it seems like you had a good time, and you can't understand why she's not calling you back.
Yeah, and it's just hard to meet quality women like this, so I appreciate the help.
All right. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Hang up.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just joining us for today's second date update, Henry is on the phone. Henry has very specific taste in ladies. He likes them aged like a fine wine. He likes the old ones. He likes them to be about 20 years older than he is. He's 22, and he wants us to call a girl today who is 44. They ended up meeting at a gardening expo because that's where he goes to meet his women. They ended up going to dinner, out to a club, says that they had a great time and can't figure out why she's not calling him back. And Henry, I never asked you this when I talked to you just a second ago, but I'm curious because I have a buddy who actually does this. He loves to date women that are in their 40s, even 50s, because he says that they're easy. Is that why you do this?
No, not at all.
No?
You didn't even, but he didn't even make a move on her, did you? You guys didn't even kiss at the end of the night.
No, we didn't, just other than dancing. Very close.
See, and then my friend says that basically a kiss at the end of the night is like going all the way with these ladies. To them, that's a kiss. So I'm surprised that you didn't get any. Because their time's running out. They got to get it in while they can.
Especially with the young stuff.
Yeah.
I just really enjoy the conversation.
All right.
Okay.
I know you guys are laughing and joking about this, but I like older women because they're very attractive to me. And they're just more mature, and they have more to talk about than, I guess, what the latest Kardashian episode's about.
See, I'm the opposite. I like younger women because they're less mature, and they haven't been completely ruined yet by another. So I like to be the guy that just ruins their life.
You sound like you're horrible today.
I am.
Sounds about right.
I actually am, so that's cool. All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now so we can get her on the phone. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Jody, please?
This is she.
Hi, Jody. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm calling you today because one of our listeners recently sent us an email about you.
They did?
Yep, they did. His name is Henry, and you guys recently went on a date.
Okay, yes. I remember Henry.
Okay, well, Henry really enjoyed your time together, and he emailed us because apparently you're not calling him back, and he would love to see you again. So he asked us if we could get you on the phone and find out why.
Okay. I think I was going to... I don't really understand this, so...
It's a segment that we do on our show called the Second Date Update. Basically, if a listener goes out with someone and then gets blown off, they email us to see if we can get that person on the phone and ask why. So Henry thinks that you've blown him off and don't want to see him again, but he's curious to find out if you did something wrong on the date or if you just don't like him.
Oh,
Do you mind talking to us for a couple minutes and just telling us a little bit about your date with Henry?
Sure. I guess I can.
Okay. So first of all, I guess tell us a little bit about Henry. Did you like him?
Oh, he was very nice and sweet, and I enjoyed his company.
Okay.
Were you shocked when he first asked you out on a date?
A little. But, he was very nice, and we seemed to have some things to talk about. So I went.
Were you shocked because of his age difference? He did tell us that he's quite a bit younger than you.
Yes, he is. And I was a little uncomfortable telling him my age at first because I didn't know if he thought I was younger than I am.
Okay. So when he first started hitting on you, we were like, this kid doesn't know that I'm a lot older than he is.
Kind of, yes.
Okay.
Like I said, he was a very nice man. And
But you guys went out and seemed to enjoy yourself, right? I mean, was there something weird that happened in the evening to make you not want to go out with him again?
Well, we were having, we were fine, but then he started. It was in the on the ride out there in the car, and it creeped me out a little bit. He was being he was complimenting me a lot.
Like on the way to the restaurant, or when you guys were leaving the club?
When we were, no. When we were on the way to the restaurant, he said something about me having very soft hands, like his mom's.
Whoa!
He did not use the phrase like.
Did he actually say like his mom's?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
I could see how that would be a little weird.
Yeah.
So was it right there where you're like, okay, I don't know if I want to hang out with this guy?
Well, I mean, I thought maybe he was nervous and he was just trying to be nice, so I let it go. Then he said that I had a really sweet, very calm sort of voice, and then he also said like his mom's.
Whoa!
Again?
So he gave you a couple compliments and then just said that you remind him of his mom.
Yes.
Did you
All right,
did
that's
you
a little weird.
did you approach that at all? Like, hey, do you have mom? I mean, I don't know if you talked about mom issues.
No. I mean, I thought he was nervous. Then we had dinner and we had a nice time, and we were drinking. We were at the club and we were on the dance floor and we were grinding, and he was like, "My mom doesn't do this."
No
What?
way!
All right.
Oh,
That's weird.
So he kept talking.
Maybe he thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
But he was laughing, and I laughed, but no.
Do you feel like he has some sort of weird fetishy thing going on?
Oh, God, please.
I hate to just ask it like that, but...
I did then, yes.
Yeah.
I was very surprised. I mean, I'm pretty open, but I don't know about the mom.
Yeah. That's a little much. I can see why. So that's why you're not calling him back and don't want to go out with him again.
I've been called a cougar, but not mom.
That sucks.
It creeped me out enough that I think this was a one-time thing.
All right. That is understandable. Jody, I should also let you know that Henry is actually on the other line listening to this conversation.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey.
You have anything to say to Jody, Henry?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well,
What?
say it then, Henry.
Wow, I'm trying to think about the night.
Do you have
Do
like
you
a
remember
crazy?
telling her that everything she does reminds you of your mommy?
I don't think I said mommy.
Is that why you're dating older women, Henry? Because you have some weird mom thing happening?
No, I was just trying to compliment her, and sure, it sounds weird now, but it didn't then.
No, it did sound a little strange. It sounded weird.
I
boy, I don't know. I just really thought you were cute and liked you, and sorry I brought up my mom too much or at all.
No, thank you. But yeah, you did, and it's uncomfortable. I mean, I'm pretty open to things, but you brought your mom, and on the dance floor, that was a lot.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
Yeah, are you grinding with your mom a lot, Henry?
No, my mom, I don't think grinds.
Well, that's good to know.
Well, I don't need to know that.
Yeah. I mean, when I said my mom didn't do this on the dance floor, we were drinking. It was a joke. It was like a fun joke.
Okay, it's a joke if you hadn't already brought up your mom and compared her to her 2 other times prior to that.
No, you just don't get it. It was funny. It's one of those, like, you had to be there jokes.
Henry, it wasn't funny the first time, the second time, and definitely not the third time.
Yeah. Look, Henry, if you're into dating older women like Jody, I don't compare them to your mom.
That should be pretty obvious.
It should be, but
how is that not obvious?
I mean, you guys just don't understand. It was a joke.
All right, well, Jody, would you like to go out with Henry again? He'd love to take you out on a second date. We will pay for it.
No, maybe he should go out with his mom.
I was going to say, that is something his mom would have said. I'm sorry, Henry. You didn't get a second date.
That's all right. There are plenty more places to meet women I'm interested in.
Yeah, like at your mom's house, your parents' house.
See, that was funny.
Yeah, thanks.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
There's a fine line when you go out on a date between being too honest and being not honest enough. And sometimes you get in the conversation of past girlfriends and boyfriends. Even on a first date, it happens. Yeah. Normally, the correct response is just to glance at it, be like, yeah, I just broke up 6 months ago. They were a jerk. I never talked to him again, or something like that. But some people get way too in-depth.
No.
Sort of like Natalie did on her first date. Right, Natalie?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Natalie.
Tell us, first of all, about the guy that you went out with, Kevin. Where'd you meet him?
Kevin and I met at a bar, and I was infatuated. Super cute, so handsome. So I was like, yeah, I'll go on a date with you.
Your email said that you guys got into a conversation about your past relationships, and you feel like you overshared.
Eek.
Yeah. So I don't know who brought it up or what, but we were talking about, when was your last relationship? And he was like 3 months ago. And I was like, you know what? I really like this guy. Let me be totally honest. Mm-hmm. And I said that I actually am currently kind of in a relationship. It's just a physical thing. It's really not something serious.
You told him that you told him that you were hooking up with somebody else.
Yeah, we're hooking up. I don't really consider that a relationship.
Come on!
You can see how that would be a little too much information, though, right?
At the time, I didn't, and then now I'm realizing, especially once things kind of went sour after that, I'm realizing.
Yeah. Natalie, I feel like the only reason to maybe bring up an ex would be to quickly brush by, a past fact about yourself, but that's not actually going to help you get to know each other. Yeah, hey, I'm hooking up with somebody right now.
What did he do when you told him that?
He didn't seem too happy about it, obviously.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, sometimes we learn our mistakes after they happen, and when the waitress came by, he didn't ask for another drink, he asked for the check.
Ooh,
so he was over at that point.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much he gave me a half-hearted hug towards the end, and I asked him if everything was okay, and he was like, yeah, I'll, talk to you soon, bye.
You understand why he's not calling you back, though. You get it, right?
I get it. Unfortunately, I didn't get it until the words were already out of my mouth. But, yeah, I know.
When they drop the check off, were you like, oh, good, I'm glad you got the check. I got to go meet up with that other dude real quick. We have our...
Yeah, I know. I should have just made a joke of it because that would have just made it even better. No. All jokes aside, I just really wanted to be totally, completely honest because I think that's the best way to start a relationship.
Yeah, that I feel like. No. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Lydia. Lydia's always the person who's like, "Oh, you got to be truthful and everything else," and I'm like, "Whatever, not really." But this is one of those things where you probably ignorance is kind of bliss. Like you're just starting off a relationship, you don't need to tell him that you're hooking up with someone else. He never has to know.
Exactly. I mean, there's a line between honesty and just omitting things, keeping them to ourselves until a later date, or forever.
Yes.
For me, it's just I hate lying. I mean, maybe you guys like to lie and admit stuff, but that's not my style. That's not how I work.
All right, so you already know why he's not calling you back. You just want us to call him and try to convince him to go out with you again?
Well, yeah. I mean, I want you to help me find out if, say, this other guy wasn't in the picture, if he'd be interested in going out with him.
Okay. But are you still hooking up with the other guy?
Of course, I haven't officially ended, but no, I have seen him.
Okay.
Because, I want to make sure he's on board before I go and end something.
Well, yeah. You want to make sure you got another star player before you throw that one on the bench. I know how it is. All right. We'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
This is a first in really show history. I've never heard Lydia Cruz say that it's okay to lie until today. Until today's second date update.
I said omit. Omit.
All right.
Okay.
One person's omit could be another person's lie.
Are you really going to go into a first date and tell him your life story? I don't think so.
Natalie's on the phone with us right now. She emailed us for a second date update. She made a mistake on her first date.
Big one.
They were talking about past relationships, just kind of like, hey, what's your dating history? He was like, oh, yeah, was dating this girl for about 3 months ago. And she was like, hey, I'm still sleeping with a guy.
Yeah, overshare.
That's a quick synopsis of their conversation. And the guy was obviously not happy about that. So he asked for the bill, and she hasn't heard from him since. Natalie, are you about ready to give Kevin a call?
I want him to know that, I will 100% end things with that hookup for him because that's how much I like him.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice of you.
I still don't think that's
is
going
nice.
to work. But
All right, well, we're going to call him right now, see if we can get him on the phone, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Is this Kevin?
Yeah?
Kevin, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Why are you calling me?
I'm calling you because you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners, and they desperately wanted to get a hold of you. And you haven't been answering their phone calls, so they emailed us and asked us to give you a call.
Natalie, right?
whoa.
Yeah, that's exactly who it was. Natalie told us about your date, and she really liked you, and she would love to go out again. Is there a specific reason that you're not interested?
It's not that I'm not interested. It's just that it didn't go so well.
Do you mean her divulging the information that she was still sleeping with somebody else? Because for me,
I told you about that.
Yeah, for me, that would make a date go sour in a heartbeat.
I haven't called her back because I just, I don't know, I've been feeling kind of guilty about stuff.
What have you been feeling guilty about?
I mean, I wasn't completely honest when we were talking about past relationships, and then I felt like the opportunity passed, but come clean about it. So I just...
Come clean about your past relationship?
No. I said that my last relationship was 3 months ago, but I omitted the fact that I'm actually hooking up with somebody on the side.
So she told you that she's been hooking up with a dude, and you've been hooking up with people too, but you didn't say anything about it.
Right. Well, it's not something I really felt like it was, I don't know, something to talk about.
I'm on your side. I would not bring that up on a first date either. I don't know why she did.
Right. And then suddenly it just felt incredibly awkward, and I wanted to get out of there.
I know you didn't tell her that night that was going on, but why don't you just tell her right now? Because she's on the other line listening.
Oops, did we omit that?
Yeah, sorry about that. Natalie is actually on the phone with us. Natalie?
Are you kidding me? I felt like such a jerk. I felt like I did something wrong. You made me feel so guilty in what I had said, and come to find out, you're in the same exact position as I am.
Well, I mean, listen, it wasn't my intention to make you feel bad or guilty. I just sort of felt like I couldn't talk about it. I just felt like then I looked like a liar because I said one thing and then...
You are a liar.
Well, I'm not a liar. I don't think of myself as a liar.
I mean, I had already mentioned that I had a hookup. It would have been a perfect time for you to be like, well, actually, you know what? Me too. I mean, if we're going to be totally honest here, because I think that's really what's important in relationships. And God, what a surprise.
I mean, I don't feel like that's really first date material. I mean, if the date had gone well, and, then maybe we can
the
talk
rules
about it.
can be made up. They can be changed. Why do you have to follow what everybody else does and just do and be your honest self? But apparently that's not possible for you. This is such a disappointment to me.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, you sound a little high and mighty to me, actually. I mean,
I feel like, Kevin, you're making up the fact that you were hooking up with someone just to be like, yeah, well, I mean, whatever.
well, is that not just one person? I've got a couple.
Oh, it gets better.
Yeah, now it's like 5 people.
Are you kidding me?
No, but I mean, I'm single right now. Why? I mean, and if it started getting serious, then I would stop seeing the other people. But that's what you do when you're single. I don't understand what the problem is.
Exactly. Am I not a good enough person to drop those other hookups? So you're like, you know what? I actually am done with this because, nope, you're not worth dropping the other ones for. So let me get out of here quick.
Wait, whoa. Why are you taking this so seriously? I mean, it's just.
I like you. Of course I would take it seriously.
What if we do this? What if we send you out on a double date? I will pay for it. Both you guys go out and bring your hookups. All you guys.
I don't think they'd like each other.
No? Oh, man. All right.
That's a terrible idea.
Let me ask you this then. Will you go out on a second date with her? We will pay for it. You guys can talk about all the people that you're hooking up with. Would you do it?
I mean, I would. I mean, I guess now that everything's out in the open, I totally would.
Okay. Natalie, do you want to go out with Kevin again?
No.
No?
What? God.
No.
Okay, but you realize he was doing the same thing that he just didn't tell you on the first date. He was doing the same thing you were doing.
Yeah, but it feels like he's just around.
Oh.
And what are you doing exactly?
Sure, I hook up with this guy, but for you, it seems like you got a plethora of hookups, and I just don't want to be another one in the pile. I'm looking for something a little more serious than that.
Kevin, would you be willing to drop the girls that you're hooking up with to go out with Natalie?
At this point, no.
Yeah, I could already tell in the hesitation in your voice. Not a chance. All right, well, Natalie, I'm sorry you did not get a second date, but at least you got your answer.
Yeah.
Before I let you guys go, I feel I should be honest with you. I've been doing second date updates with lots of other people throughout this whole thing.
Jubal, you dog.
Oh, my God.
Brooke and Jubal.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A listener named Tiffany is on the phone for a second date update today, and her email was interesting. She said she wanted us to call this dude back, and she described him as boring.
What?
So okay. I don't know why she wants a second date, but I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
Tiffany, how are you?
Hey, I'm good.
So, how about this boring guy? What's his name?
Well, Mike's his name, but I didn't mean like boring. You know, like cute boring, like a little old-fashioned, a little quiet.
Cute boring.
I'm
okay.
actually hearing stable is what I'm hearing. Is that what you mean, Tiffany?
Well, he was very different than any other guy I've gone out with, so maybe, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what stable looks like, but it sounds fun.
All right, so where did you meet Mr. Boring?
I met Mike at a networking event.
Oh, that is boring. Good point. Did he approach you or you him?
It was a big gathering at a hotel, and I honestly don't even remember if he introduced himself first or I did.
Okay, so it's kind of one of those things where everybody's talking to everybody.
Exactly.
So what set him apart from the crowd? The fact that he was more boring than everybody else?
Right?
Like, what made you notice him?
Well, I mean, he's good looking, but he also just had like a different vibe, like confident, kind of focused on his career, you know, not like other guys that I've dated, you know, who are just like, for lack of a better word, gamer boys, you know?
Right.
Oh,
okay.
Right. So he sounds sexy, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely thought he's good looking. I mean, obviously I was interested. We exchanged numbers.
And did he know that it was, I mean, since you're at a networking event, like it may have gotten lost in translation that you liked him in a different way.
Well, I mean, we texted and called a bit before the date, and like there was some pretty obvious flirting going on.
Okay. So you think that he realized that you weren't trying to get together to talk about real estate or something?
Yeah, I mean, unless he's very sick.
Okay. So what did you guys do when you actually went out?
Well, we met at a park.
That's random.
Boring.
Wow.
For sure.
Why a park?
He actually had lunch reservations that he had made, but I didn't know about that. and I had just been to brunch with my friends, having some mimosas.
Oh.
So we ended up walking around instead because I had just eaten.
Oh, okay. That's kind of a letdown, honestly, if I'm him and I'm like, I plan for lunch, and then you show up, you're like, I already ate. Let's do something else.
Well, he didn't tell me, and he was actually really cool about it. He just grabbed something in a coffee shop. We walked around. It was really nice, actually. We went into an art studio, some little boutiques, and this super cute old bookstore.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Still sounds boring. Though.
Yeah, it sounds super boring to me.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it was a little boring, but it was like him boring. It's like the old bookstore. It was like him. It's cute. It's quaint. Smells like leather.
Old people.
Yeah.
I love it. Did you guys
I like
have
your
what was
description.
a big moment where you connected?
Well, we have a lot in common. We joked and stuff, and I'm a little embarrassed to tell you this, but I did actually try to kiss him at the bookstore, and he said no.
Oh, no.
But he said it was because, other people were watching, and he felt awkward about people watching him.
Whoa, but
Okay,
still
so he-
saying no
Yeah.
is... Yikes.
He turned down your kiss.
I don't know. I think that's kind of understandable. It's broad daylight. You're sober in a bookstore.
Come on.
I'm not making out with people in that situation either.
Well, he was sober. I was mostly sober.
Oh, yeah, that's
okay,
right.
so you were kind of drunk. So maybe that was it. Maybe the kiss you were going in for wasn't like a normal peck on the lips. You were kind of drunk and let's get down right here in the bookstore.
I don't know. I thought I had it pretty well under control, but I could be wrong.
Okay. So did you guys end up kissing later on?
We didn't. We got to a point where he said he had to go. He said he had dinner with his mom. And, I made a cute joke about it. Wow, it's kind of fast for me to be meeting your mom already. And he laughed. He thought it was funny. So I thought that was good. So we definitely ended on, a good note.
Okay.
So what's happened since?
Since I've texted him a few times and haven't heard back.
Okay. So what do you think could have happened?
I don't know. The only thing I can think is that, maybe I was a little tipsier than I thought I was, and he noticed it, and that was a bit of a turnoff.
Okay. So
I
you
will
felt like he was
say-
walking his drunk friend around town for a little while?
Listen, it's not like he was force-feeding me water and bread or something.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. You were totally hammered at least.
But yeah, that's the only thing I can really think of. Otherwise, it seemed like we had a good time.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update. All right?
Awesome. Thank you.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update. And if you're just joining us, Tiffany is on the phone. And there were a lot of but not that's on Tiffany's first date with a dude named Mike. She showed up drunk, but not that drunk. He was boring, but not that boring.
True.
The date was good, but not that good. I don't think. Anyway, if you're just joining us, Tiffany went out with a dude named Mike. She met him at a mixer, and then they went out for a date. He actually made lunch reservations, but she had gone to brunch with her friends before that, so she'd already eaten, was kind of tipsy. So they had to change plans and ended up just kind of walking around and going to stores while he ate a sandwich that he got from a coffee shop. But she says that she really enjoyed it, and he was boring, but in a cute way.
Cute boring.
And she really wants to go out with him again, but he's not calling her back.
Do you have any theories on why he's not calling you back?
I mean, like I said, my guess is it was because I was a little tipsy and it turned him off or something.
Yeah.
But you
Okay.
weren't full on drunk, right?
No.
Okay.
Trust me, if I was drunk, you would definitely know it.
I believe that.
And
Yeah.
let's not forget, she did try to kiss him in a bookstore.
Oh, that's right.
And he actually turned her down and said no because he thought there were too many people watching. Sorry to remind you of that, Tiff.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. All right, I'm going to dial his phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Mike, please?
this is he.
Mike, how are you, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I'm good. Where are you calling from again?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of it?
Don't kill me, but no.
Oh,
sorry.
Also, before we get into this, I would like to compliment you on your deep voice, sir.
I was thinking
Very nice
that.
voice.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
We're
no
in a
problem.
voice industry.
Yeah.
It's very satisfactory, though. Like,
Yeah.
satisfying is what I mean. It's very satisfying.
Okay. Did I win something?
No, I'm calling you today, Mike, because we do a segment on this show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone to try to figure out what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, have you gone out on a date with anybody that you can think of that might want to call you, like that you haven't been getting back to?
Now that I think of it potentially, is this, oh my God, Tiffany?
Yes. Congratulations. You got it right.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Sounds like you've been trying to forget Tiffany.
Tiffany emailed us and told us a little bit about your date. She also said that you're not texting or calling her back, and she wants to know why.
Well, I mean, is this on the radio?
It will be, yeah.
Why? Are you going to say something inappropriate or mean? Like, it sounds like your date was pretty tame.
Yeah, no, it was tame. I mean, the whole thing was kind of weird in that I didn't realize it at first when I had met her, but there's like a big age difference.
What's the age difference?
Well, when I had first met her, I thought she was older.
Okay.
I mean, she looks like she's in her mid-30s, actually, but...
What?
Hello?
Yeah, so keep going.
But how old is she?
I think she's like 26. She's in her mid-20s, which would make me like almost 30 years older than her.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Holy hell,
Yeah.
that's a big age difference.
You have a deep voice, an old man voice.
And that's why you do lunch and not brunch. That makes sense now.
You know, that's why most of my dates are over the phone, I guess. I mean, I give good phone.
Okay, yeah.
What?
I don't even get that.
It's a
good,
dad
though. It's
joke
good, though,
or
man.
something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so you thought she was in her 30s, but she's in her 20s.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. And did you bring that up at all, or did you just kind of dismiss it as like, let's just get through this and I'll be done with it?
I just kind of knew it just wasn't worth getting into. I mean, she's very nice. She's fun. She's peppy, a lot of energy.
She'd be great friends with my daughter.
Yeah, I mean, that was the main thing. But it also seemed like she was looking for like financial support, you know, like that.
Oh my God.
Stop that.
That was me.
Sorry.
Sorry.
No, don't worry about it.
Why did you think that? Did she know that you were so much older?
Well, I don't know what she thought I was, but I mean, I mentioned that I was retiring, and she actually got excited.
She got excited about you retiring, so she definitely,
Yeah, like she's like, so where would you take me? You know, like that kind of thing.
Okay.
You know, so I just it kind of seemed like it wasn't really going all for the right reasons, kind of thing. So
you think she was just looking for a sugar daddy?
yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it seemed like.
Okay.
Okay, do I get to talk now? Do I get to chime in?
I think you've been trying.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to let you know that Tiffany's on the other line and wants to talk to you.
What?
She's been listening to the whole thing. She's been trying to chime in, too. Tiffany, you're not doing very good at being quiet.
I'm sorry, but come on. He thought I was in my mid-30s? What? How?
Look, Tiffany, I don't know if it was the lighting in the conference room or what, but, I mean, you're very attractive. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, attractive for an older lady, I guess.
Oh, my God. Tiffany, is that the
that
point
bad.
you're really upset about? Shouldn't you be more upset about him thinking you want a sugar daddy?
And 30s is young.
Listen, maybe he misinterpreted what I was saying. I was just talking about how, it's challenging that, my parents aren't helping me anymore. I'm just, transitioning out of that and that sort of stuff.
Well, no, I mean, you mentioned that your dad cut you off, you couldn't pay rent, and I don't know, it just kind of seemed like you were looking at me for the money kind of thing.
So what, you think I'm some kind of gold digger? That's what you think?
Well, no, I'm just wondering. I mean, what would a beautiful 26-year-old like you be interested in a guy like me for?
Maybe it's because, Mike, I'm sick of messing with the immature man boys that are my own age, and I'm interested in trying it out with someone who has some more maturity.
Someone of retirement age.
Tiffany, I appreciate that, but I'm a lot older than you.
Mike, stop being so hard on yourself. You are not that old.
I don't think he's making it sound like a negative thing. It's just a fact.
Right. It's just a fact. I am that old, Tiffany.
No, I mean, you're useful. You're young at heart. You joke. No one would look at you and think you're your age.
No, Tiffany, I think that people would just look at me and know that I'm that age. And I'm fine with it. I'm totally fine with it. I mean, how weird would it be for my family, my friends, your family? I mean,
right.
I don't know. Mike, age is just a number. It's 21st century. That's not what's important to me.
Well, I've accepted my age, and I think that you might have to do.
Well, you know what? You shouldn't. Like, you're young. It's not like you have one foot in the grave, Mike. Why are you talking like
You
this?
shouldn't accept your age. Don't accept your age, Mike.
I mean, I used to think that way as well. I mean, I don't anymore. I don't have to anymore. I'm fine with where I am. But you kept mentioning money and vacations and paying for stuff, and I'm not supposed to have to pay your rent, you know?
That's just like normal boyfriend stuff.
No, it's not.
I don't think paying your rent is normal boyfriend stuff.
Tiffany, that's normal life stuff that you do for yourself.
I mean, my last boyfriend helped me with the rent.
Oh my God, how much older was he?
Like, at my age, like 2 years older.
Oh, okay.
Let me ask you a question. What if I couldn't afford to pay the rent for you? I mean, let's just suppose, you know.
What do you mean? Like, that's not the situation.
What if I made $40,000 a year and I couldn't pay for your rent? What would I mean?
But you don't make $40,000 a year.
That's
not the point. I'm saying, would you still like me if I wasn't able to do that? Really?
Listen, that's not the situation. So, like, I don't know why we're talking in hypotheticals.
Oh my
Yeah.
God,
Oh my
Tiffany.
Guys, this has been fun.
All right, well, hold up. Don't go just yet, man. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, Mike. Would you like to go out on a second date with Tiffany? We'll pay for it.
Listen, best of luck. I wish you the best. You're a great girl, but I'm gonna decline.
Well, Mike, you know, I thought that, you know, you were a more open person than that. I thought that, you know, I gave you the benefit of the doubt, being a little boring and whatnot. I thought, you know, just in time, maybe you'd open up. It's a generational thing.
It's a generational thing, being boring.
And that's just really disappointing. So I guess I read you wrong.
I understand.
All right. Thank you, Mike. Tiffany, I'm sorry you didn't get a second date.
Well, you know what? If anyone knows anyone who's quote-unquote age-appropriate and not a gamer man boy,
Right.
let me know.
Someone more your age? Someone in their 30s?
I'm not in my 30s.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Or what happens if you go out on a date and then don't call the person the next day
Okay.
and then have a change of heart a year later?
What? Why
That's
would you?
what we're talking about in today's second date update. Philip is on the phone with us right now. He met a girl named Hannah during a karaoke night a year ago
Okay.
and is deciding just to get a hold of her now.
Why?
Philip?
Well, I recently served overseas in the Marine Corps. It's kind of a long story with me and Hannah, really. Yeah, like you said, I met her in a karaoke bar, and, you know, I'm not a good singer or anything, but I just was so tempted to break the ice in some way. I asked her to do a duet with me, and despite my horrible voice, she put up with it and sang Summer Nights from Greece with me.
Oh, classic.
Nice.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It's actually an interesting story why you weren't able to call her back for a year. Go ahead and tell everybody what happened.
But I had to ship out for the Marine Corps, and, you know, I told her I'd call her. I was very much attracted to this woman, but I just couldn't let myself start something that I knew I was going to have to put on hold. You know what I mean?
So are you stationed back here again, or, I mean, you're home?
Yeah, I am back, and that's kind of why I'm contacting you guys, you know.
Yeah, your email says that you promised to call her and you feel bad because you haven't.
I do, but I need to let her know that I was doing that for the right reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's kind of sweet. I mean, it's like a little love story that could star some big celebrities on the big screen. This could all work out amazingly, or
she could be
so
married
much.
and have 4 kids.
Yeah, you never know.
I mean, I hope that's not the case, but...
So since you've been back from serving your tour, have you heard anything about her at all?
No, as soon as I got back and got comfortable, I realized something that I left behind, you know. The whole time that I was overseas, she was all I thought about the entire time.
Wow. Are you worried that she didn't feel the same? Because, I mean, it's romantic.
I am
but...
worried. I mean, I have no idea what to expect in terms of how she feels at this point. I mean, it has been a while, and she probably thinks that I was rejecting her.
What was it about her?
just the confidence of her. That was the biggest thing for me. When she was up there singing karaoke, it was like she looked so comfortable. Like, it blew my mind. And I'm really awkward when it comes to doing stuff like that in front of big groups of people. But as soon as I went up there and shared the stage with her, it was like I felt like a completely different person. I knew.
At any point after you met her, did you tell her that night, like, oh, I'm going to be leaving soon to go overseas?
I wasn't sure what to say because I didn't want to ruin the moment that night. I didn't want to let her know that this was all for nothing, basically, because I'm leaving. I couldn't break it to her at that point.
Yeah. So how did that end that night? I mean, you guys hung out after you sang together, and then what happened?
I didn't want to push things too far because I didn't want there to be a big emotional connection there, even though there wound up being one anyway for me. But, I kissed her, I said goodnight, and I told her I'd call her, and I feel really bad for not doing that.
And you haven't tried at all since you've been back to get a hold of her?
No, I haven't. But I heard from my friends about the whole second date update thing that you guys do, and thought that might be a good way to find out how she really feels.
All right, perfect. What we're going to do is we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Wait till you're announced. Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Oh, it's the age-old story. Guy meets a girl at a karaoke night.
Mm-hmm.
Guy promises to call her the next day. Guy disappears for a year and now wants to reconnect with her. How many times have we heard that before, huh?
I think I've seen that Ryan Gosling movie.
That's what we're doing right now in the second date update. Philip is on the phone. Philip met a girl named Hannah at a karaoke night about a year ago. Now, he's in the armed services, had to go overseas for a year. He didn't call her the next day, ended up leaving, and now he's back and wants to get in touch with her. Gosh. Philip, how are you feeling right now?
To be honest with you, I'm very nervous about this. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I'm worried that I screwed up. I don't know.
You said you were thinking about her every day for an entire year when you were overseas.
Yeah, there were points where I even considered trying to contact her, but I was just worried that it would seem weird coming out of the blue after one date. I don't know, but I do feel very strongly about her.
All right, I'm going to call her right now, okay? You ready?
All right.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Hannah?
This is?
Hannah, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5.
What?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How you doing?
Is this a joke? What is this?
No, it's not a joke. I know this is going to sound kind of weird, but do you remember meeting a guy named Philip at a karaoke night about a year ago?
What? What's going on?
Does that story about meeting a guy named Philip a year ago at a karaoke night sound familiar to you?
How do you know about Phil?
Oh, Phil and I go way back.
Yeah.
I've known him for longer than you have. Phil is back in town. You don't know this, but Phil didn't call you after you met because he was leaving to go overseas in the armed services.
Oh my gosh, he was overseas?
Mm-hmm. But he has emailed us and asked us to get a hold of you.
Why?
Because he says that he really connected with you that night a year ago. And now you don't know this, but in his words, he said he's thought about you the entire time, and now he's back, and he wanted to get a hold of you.
Oh, this sounds...
Did you like Philip?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is
awesome.
so cute.
She's excited.
What'd you think when Philip didn't call you back the next day after you met him?
Wow. This is cheesy to say, but it kind of broke my heart.
Really?
Really?
Have you ever had those moments in life where you this is big, this is super important, this is magic right now?
Yeah.
And it was. And then I never heard from him again, and it was like it had been a dream or something.
Okay, so let's see, where are you at now? So Philip has been gone a year. He's back in town, and he wants to get a hold of you.
Wow. I wish I had known. I spent 4 months pining over this one evening, but then a couple months ago, a friend set me up with a friend, and I've been seeing him for a couple of months.
Yeah, but how serious is it? I mean, we're only a couple months in, and you're obviously like pining over a guy for 4 months is crazy after one night.
Trade up, trade him in.
No,
For a guy that you met on one night, you have no idea about, but you've been seeing somebody for a little while.
Yeah, I've got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's something so powerful that's happening here.
So you have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you want to talk to Philip at all?
I don't know.
I asked the question because Philip is actually on the other line right now.
What?
Hi, Anna. How are you?
Oh my God.
Are you there?
Hi. Yeah, I'm here. Hi.
Listen, honestly, right now I'm really disappointed. Not in you by any means, just in myself for letting this go as long as I did. And I didn't expect you to wait for me, but I really need to tell you that that night, it meant a lot to me. That's the first time in my life where I've really felt like I met someone that took me out of my shell, you know. For the first time, I felt like I was around somebody that I could be completely honest with, and I couldn't stop thinking about it while I was overseas, but I felt so guilty for not calling you and for not telling you that I was going there in the first place. And
I wish you had. I wish you had. I
really wish I had.
I didn't know. I thought maybe you didn't have the experience that I had.
No, I want you to know that I did, and I'm not doing this like at this point. Everything that I'm saying, I'm not doing in spite of your boyfriend to try to steal you away from him or anything. I'm speaking completely from my heart, and that night meant so much to me. It really got me through my stint overseas, you know. But I understand if you have a boyfriend. I'm not trying to intrude on that. I want you to know how I feel.
You're so sweet, and the connection that we shared was so amazing. I wish you'd called me sooner.
I know the timing is horrible, but I have to try. You know, I have to. When I feel strongly about a person, I can't just give up on that person.
So both you guys felt the same way about that night.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
I think we did, yeah.
And are you, like, in love with your boyfriend? I mean, have you guys gone to that level?
That's a really hard question to answer, actually. And I mean, and I don't want to sound shallow, but sometimes you meet people and it's just like everything lines up and it just all clicks. And sometimes it takes time to start to uncover that. And my boyfriend is definitely someone that it takes time to uncover with.
Is that what you're saying, Hannah, that like you still don't really feel as strongly about your boyfriend as you do about that night with Philip?
I don't know. It's more complex than that.
I just know if I was in your situation, I would go back to this boyfriend, and all I could think about was this man who's come back into my life after a year, and what am I doing?
Look, I don't know. This has gotten really complicated all of a
Hannah,
sudden,
listen,
and really unexpectedly.
I'm not trying to create problems for you. That's not something I want to do. That was never my intention. But feelings are feelings. You can't ignore them.
Hannah, what if we send you guys out on a second date? We will pay for it.
Are we allowed to do that? She's a boyfriend.
Yeah, of course
she'll
we
be
are.
honest.
Meet up with him. You guys can have a conversation. You don't have to. It doesn't even have to be called a date if you don't want it to be. If you have a boyfriend.
I mean, that night is so. It's one of the most vivid experiences of my life, and it feels like it would be wrong to ignore that. And this could get me in really big trouble.
No, Hannah, you don't ever have to tell your boyfriend.
This isn't something we can ignore. You know, we can't just go on with our lives and pretend that didn't happen.
I think it's worth seeing if that was just a one-off fluke or if there actually is something there. And if there is, then I have some hard decisions to make.
So, Hannah, you are going to go out with Philip again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Are you going to tell your boyfriend?
Yeah, I am. I mean, I want to be completely upfront about this whole thing. I don't want to leave things to chance again.
Okay, my next question, we're running a little light on content. Can we do it tomorrow at like 7:10?
Oh.
Can we do it on the air?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
The murder of an 18-year-old girl in Graves County, Kentucky went unsolved for years until a local housewife, a journalist, and a handful of girls came forward with a story.
America, y'all better wake the hell up. Bad things happens to good people in small towns.
Listen to Graves County on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. And to binge the entire season ad-free, subscribe to Lava for Good Plus on Apple Podcasts.
Sup, mi gente? It's Anna Ortiz.
And I'm Mark Indelicato.
You might know us as Hilda.
And Justin.
From
Ugly Betty.
Welcome to our new podcast, Viva Betty!
Yay!
We're rewatching the series from start to finish.
And talking to iconic guests like Betty herself, America Ferrera.
There was this moment when the glasses went on, and it was like, this is our Betty.
Listen to Viva Betty on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
In early 1988, federal agents raced to track down the gang they suspect of importing millions of dollars worth of heroin into New York from Asia.
Had 30 agents ready to go with shotguns and rifles and you name it.
5, 6 white people pushed me in the car. I'm going, what the hell?
Basically, your stay-at-home moms were picking up these large amounts of heroin.
All you gotta do is receive the package. Don't have to open it, just accept it.
She was very upset, crying.
Once I saw the gun, I tried to take his hand, and I saw the flash of light.
Listen to the Chinatown Sting on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
You know who I feel bad for? The super rich.
What? Why would you feel bad for them?
I feel terrible for super rich people.
What, because they're jerks?
That's why today's second date update is interesting, because we got an email, and I'll just read a little bit of the email from the dude that wants to do a second date update today. It says, I just sold my startup company. I'm super rich. And I don't have to work a day in my life. I have nice cars. I go to the gym 3 times a week, but I still have trouble meeting quality women, and I can't figure out what's wrong. And recently, I had a date not call me back, and I need your help. So once again, another poor rich person is on the phone, and we need to help them. What's up, Sean? How are you?
Hey, guys. How are you?
Hey,
Not as good as you, I don't think.
I'm imagining he's in a gold phone right
guys,
now.
I feel like I can tell you right now what's wrong with this dating life. Did you hear your email being read out loud? You're just bragging.
I didn't know you guys were going to read it out loud. I was just telling you guys so you would know the whole truth, because, I try not to let that out when I'm meeting people.
I'm having a hard time believing it, but okay. Sure, Sean.
I mean, I'm serious. I try not to talk about it on dates, not bring it up at all.
Right.
I can kind of see that.
I mean, I read it. It sounded less like you were bragging, more just like, I have everything else I could need, but I can't get a date.
Yeah.
It's not that I can't get a date. It's just I can't meet people that are real or just seemingly true. And if I told them how I live, I find gold diggers.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you're concerned that people only kind of want you for your money, or want to be friends with you or date you for your money.
Yeah, for my money, my houses, my cars.
Yeah.
Okay, again, you just
By the
that's
way,
bragging again.
if you're free this Saturday and want to hang out, dude, I could use a new friend. And it's just because I like you, Sean. Just the sound of you is cool.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with all that stuff you have.
We'll see. Let's see how this second date goes first.
Okay. Well, tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name's Tracy.
Tracy. All right. And is she broke?
No, I have.
Comparatively.
I have no idea about her financial status, and I don't want to know.
Okay, where'd you meet her? I hope it wasn't daterichpeople.com.
No. I mean, it's through a matchmaking service for professionals.
Okay. So you met her on this matchmaking service, and how was the date with her?
The date was good. We went to a nice new trendy restaurant.
Awesome.
I was trying to be cool. I didn't take my Maserati. Just drove my Beamer. And
just drove my Beamer.
Yeah. And you drove it yourself. You didn't have somebody drive for you. You didn't have your butler drive it for you that day.
I'm having a hard time relate with anything that you're saying right now, Sean.
Look, I'm just painting the whole picture for you so you can understand the conscious effort I made going into this.
Okay.
All right, so you tried to not show her how rich you are by just taking your Beamer to the date.
Only the Beamer.
So what was the meeting like, the date? Who cares about your cars at this point?
The date was good. We had normal conversation, like avoided anything about my lifestyle. And I've been to a few recent celebrity weddings recently, and I just try to avoid conversations like that that make her feel weird.
Mm-hmm.
Right, because how would that normally come up in a conversation anyway? Totally. So, we went to Serena Williams' wedding. Yeah. Like, that's not going to ever come up naturally.
Well, I mean, it would come up like, oh, well, what have you done anything fun lately? Or like you gone out of town or just any of that sort of stuff. I mean, my lifestyle is different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Flew to France for some
But,
French
okay,
food.
on the other side of that, by you trying to avoid all the details, did you think you came off sounding boring? Because maybe there was just so little details that you sounded like bland.
No, I mean, I know what you mean, but we ended up talking about how we're both from out of town, as well about our families. And the date didn't last super long. It was like an hour.
Oh, wow, that's short.
It's really short. How did it end?
Well, I paid for the bill. And
obviously.
Then I was offered to see if she wanted to go to this party that I had been invited to. Oh. And she politely declined.
You told her it was Beyonce's party. You should have told her that. She might have said yes.
It's funny you say that because it actually was a celebrity who was throwing the party. Cool. But I wasn't like trying to tell her all that.
Okay.
And
well, good for you for not being a name dropper and just see if she wants to hang out with you. You know,
want to meet Leo?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was trying. I was trying to be cool and play it off. But the thing is, now she's not getting back to me, and she doesn't even know that I have a surprise for her.
Ooh, what's a surprise?
Whoa.
So we were talking, and we were talking about her family and how she was from out of town.
Mm-hmm.
I got her a plane ticket to go home to visit her family.
Oh,
wow.
That's super nice.
Ooh, I don't know.
And she's not answering you, and you bought her a plane ticket? Oh, man.
Well, she doesn't know about it.
I feel like that's too much.
Really?
Yes, so much. You literally hung out for an hour and you're buying her a plane ticket to go visit her family. I would feel like you're a stalker. Like that's
but she
over
doesn't.
the top.
Does she know that though?
No, she has no idea. And then, like, when we were talking, it was clear how much she missed her family and how she hadn't been back to see him in a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like I'm going.
No, I know. But
So it sounds like you're saying if she agreed to go out with you again, you were going to like surprise her with that on your date?
Yeah, no, I thought it'd be a nice gesture, and I have the means to do it. So, yeah, that's what I was going to do.
I'm thinking about what Brooke was saying, though. If he's just a normal guy, that might be a little much.
I mean, she's not calling me back, so it's not like the normal guy routine's working either.
Yeah, none of it's working for you.
Wow.
So
Oh, poor
how,
guy.
how many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
I mean, I reached out to her just a couple of times, but I wasn't going to, like, go nuts trying to stalk her.
Okay. So if we do the second date update and she doesn't want to go out on a second date with you, are you still going to give her that plane ticket?
You have to.
Even if she doesn't want to go out, I'm happy to give her the ticket and let her go visit her family.
Oh,
wow.
That better be
Okay.
a first-class ticket, I just hope you know.
Yeah, it better be first class.
All right. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
All right, man.
All right. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Today's second date update is like a mashup of a second date update and that old TV show, Secret Millionaire. Game show today.
I forgot about that.
If you missed the first part, Sean is on the phone for a second date update. He wants to call this girl named Tracy. Sean is very rich. Apparently, he had a startup company, sold it, doesn't ever need to work again, but he has trouble finding women who are into him for just being Sean and not being ultra rich Sean. And he finally met a girl named Tracy that he really liked, but now she's not calling him back. On the date, he tried to appear as broke as possible, even though his like bad car is a BMW.
Yeah,
He didn't take the Maserati or any of his other cars, but he took the BMW to the date. Didn't talk a whole lot about money or like the fancy friends and the fancy parties that he goes to all the time. And just tried to downplay it, but now she's not calling him back. And on top of that, he actually bought her a plane ticket to go visit her family that he was wanting to give her on their second date. And she hasn't got back to him, so we're about to get her on the phone and find out the reason why. Sean, are you ready?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to say, like, I didn't know you guys were going to, like, talk about all that stuff. You know, I'm just trying to meet, like, a normal girl.
Yeah, but I mean, from your description, it sounds like normal Sean didn't work. So you're willing to be rich Sean and just, if she likes you for your money, you're okay with that now?
No, I mean, just at the beginning, like, there's no need to just, like, flaunt my wealth.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't have bought her a surprise plane ticket. I don't know. Like, if that's your game plan for the second date, that probably isn't a very good strategy.
It's like I said, it's not a big deal to me. Like,
okay,
it's just a plane ticket.
Yeah.
But like to her, it should be like a great time, and like I'd rather just be able to make people happy with my money than them just be happy because I have money.
Yo, can you send some money to the station? Because I would be happy.
I mean, let's see how this goes.
Yeah, if it works out, we'll present you with a bill. It's fine.
I'll get paid.
All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now, okay?
All right, I appreciate it.
Yep, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Tracy?
this is Tracy.
Hey, Tracy, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi, Tracy.
how are you?
Good.
Have you heard the show before?
I've heard of the show. I can't say that I really listened to the show. When are you guys on?
Well, the show's called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. I'll let you draw your own conclusion there.
Get it?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yep. So, in the morning.
Good morning.
And we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and they don't call you back, you can email us to get them on the phone and find out what happened. So we got an email about you.
Okay.
All right. It's from a dude named Sean.
Oh. Yeah.
So why aren't you calling Sean back?
I don't really want to embarrass him on the radio.
What if I told you we were an
so
afternoon show? Would you be cool with it then? You embarrass me in the afternoon?
I don't know if I should say.
Did he do something embarrassing on the date?
Not embarrassing like in the way that you think. Oh my gosh, where do I start?
Because he has no idea.
How well do you know Sean?
He and I are great friends. We go back minutes. We don't know him that well. He emailed the show, and we talked to him about your date. He told us about it, and that's about as far as it goes. But he said it seemed like you guys had a really good time.
He also said that you guys only hung out an hour, so how well could you even know Sean?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. So before I went on the date, I Googled him.
Okay.
So I knew who he was, and I knew that he was pretty well off.
Okay. So since that's out in the open, he did tell us that he tried to downplay how much money he has because he's trying to find someone that just likes him for him.
Right. He said he took his Beamer instead of the Maserati.
Well, so that wasn't really the problem. After I Googled him, I was a little bit excited, but I wasn't really expecting anything. But after being with him, he's so stingy.
Stingy?
Yes, about everything.
What do you mean?
Well, so for example, okay, when the bill came, he had an intense conversation, let's say that, with the waiter about the amount of the bill because he ordered a Caesar salad without croutons, but he was charged the full price.
Oh,
so what's the discount?
Okay. And all this is going on, and you know he's rich, but he doesn't know you know he's rich.
Right.
You guys, though, I'm going to come to his defense. I mean, wouldn't it be refreshing? Like, the last thing you want is to go out with a rich guy who flaunts it in your face all the time.
No, I'd love that.
What about going out with a cheap rich guy? That is that's a good thing.
There's a difference between frugal and stingy in my mind. That was kind of the whole mentality. It seemed like he just was nickeling and diming everything. And so, when we were leaving, the place that we went had valet parking, but he just breezed right by it like he was walking down the street for the free parking. And I just thought, really? You didn't even valet your car?
I think that's smart.
Come on, he brought the Beamer.
I don't know. It felt stingy to me, the whole vibe.
Right. So not just
man, I
being
think you're
frugal, but
missing out.
Arguing over croutons, it seems a little bit extreme.
Right.
Well, Tracy, you know what?
What?
Sean is actually on the phone and wants to talk to you.
What? He's on the phone?
Yeah. Unless he's out of free minutes, he might have hung up. I don't know. Sean, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Um,
Tracy, just to be clear, as far as like the croutons go, I ordered the salad. It was supposed to come with croutons. I didn't get croutons. And like, I'm just not okay with being told I'm going to get one thing and not get the other. So, I mean, maybe other people let it go, but like, that's how I was successful in business, by not letting people get away with things.
Don't get away with the croutons.
Yeah.
But croutons? I mean, you're going to argue about croutons? Like, it seems petty is what it seems.
No, I mean, it's none of that. I mean, it's just being responsible. I ordered something, I didn't get it, and I shouldn't pay the full price for it.
Yeah.
But what about the valet parking? Like, there's parking right there. I mean, you know how parking is where we live. Like, why didn't you valet park your car? You have to walk a mile to get back. I mean, I can only imagine.
Well, I mean, I don't mind walking. It doesn't bother me. I'm in great shape. It's like fine by me. And as far as being stingy, I got you a ticket to go home and visit your family.
Whoa.
So, like, how stingy is that?
You did what?
Yeah, you might have wanted to ease her in to
Yeah.
that news, Sean.
That was a bomb.
Tracy, when we were talking about how much you missed your family and how you hadn't been home in a while, I was thought to myself, wow, like, let me get you a ticket so you can go home and visit your family when you get a chance. So I don't really know how that's, like, stingy, as you call it.
Well, thank you, I think. Is it an economy ticket?
What?
Whoa,
you are not asking that. What?
Do you want to go see your family or not? Like, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to prove a point. Is it an economy ticket?
That's true.
Are you? No, it's
You
not
think he
true.
should have
Okay,
bought you a
need to
first-class
slow it
ticket?
down.
Wait, he's rich.
What are you talking about?
Of course he should buy me a first-class ticket. I mean, that's the point I'm trying to make. If he's not stingy, then he would have bought me a first-class ticket. Yeah. He has plenty of money. So, Sean, what is it?
Oh, my gosh.
It's not a first-class ticket.
Oh,
and Tracy, no, you're missing the point. The point is you should be thankful for any ticket at all. And if you expect a first-class ticket, then you come off as a gold digger.
Exactly.
He is a billionaire. Obviously, you don't know much about him. He's a billionaire. So a first-class ticket to him is nothing.
Wow.
And so that's totally proving my point. His whole mentality is stingy, and I cannot be with someone who is stingy.
Well, would you like to go on a second date with somebody who's stingy? We'll pay for it.
Clearly, she wants someone else to pay for it.
Okay, so here's the deal. Sean, if you will upgrade that ticket and email it to me to first class, then I will go on a second date with you because you will have proved to me that you are not stingy.
Do not go out with her. Do not do it, Sean.
Are you going to upgrade that ticket to a first-class ticket so you can get a date with Tracy?
No, I think I'm going to cancel that ticket, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, but there's charges. There's usually charges associated with that. I don't know if you can handle that, Sean.
I'm more than happy to pay for those charges.
Oh!
Wow. That's what I figured. I knew you couldn't handle it.
You are so going to regret this, Tracy.
Your
Sorry.
family misses you.
Yeah. Tracy.
You're the worst gold digger ever. You don't even know, like, you had a chance with a billionaire. And oh, my God.
He's a billionaire that spends like $3 a day. No, thank you. He will die rich and alone.
Well, Sean, at least you found somebody who doesn't want you for your money.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Well, how about this, Sean? Text in 78592 if you have any interest on going out with Sean.
Oh, really? I bet
By the way, every single person is going to text in and want to go out with you, Sean. So we'll find you another date, all right?
Let's do it. Line them up.
Oh, wow.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Everybody texting in at 78592 right now wants a date with Sean.
Yeah.
We already knew that was
Shocking.
going to happen, though.
I mean,
because,
I want a date with
yeah,
him.
Yeah.
Sean is very rich. He wanted to call a girl named Tracy, so he tried to keep his newfound wealth a secret from her during his date and thought he might have played it too cool, and that's the reason he wasn't getting a call back. But when we got Tracy on the phone, she said she already knew about Sean being basically a billionaire.
Yeah.
But during their date, he was super stingy, like arguing over the bill and not using valet parking.
Croutons.
Yeah, and she argued just because he's rich doesn't mean that he needs to throw his money away, but he should also be generous to the people that he cares about and not argue with waiters over if he should pay for croutons on a salad or not. And he actually bought her a plane ticket to go visit her family and was going to give it to her on her second date. And then he offered it to her, and she wasn't impressed because the ticket was economy class.
I'm was so confused. Like, she's like a gold digger who's super picky. Does she
Yeah.
have like other billionaire options out
I don't
there?
know.
And if she does, how?
She said if he bumped it up to first class, she'd go on a second date. And he didn't do it, so no second date for Sean, although he's got a lot of options, trust me. If you want a second date, remember, just email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up at 8:10. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Would make the second date update better.
What's that?
Rock hard abs. That's right. Some rock hard abs, maybe a spray tan or 6. And a stripper with a heart of gold named Joe. That's what I think would spice up the second date updates just a tad. And looks like we're in luck because on the phone with us right now is Joe. And Joe is a stripper who wants to do a second date update. What's up, Joe?
Hey, Brooke and Jubal. How you guys doing?
Good. You ever have an intro like that when you're taking the stage, buddy?
I've had a few of those.
Joe, you even have sexy stripper voice, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
You are welcome.
So your email said that you actually met a girl while you were working, and that's the girl that you want to call today.
That's right.
Tell us how that... Isn't that, like, unprofessional for you guys?
Occasionally, if there's some extracurricular activities, we don't mind, but...
Oh, okay, so you're telling me, like, all the girl strippers that I've met are using that just as an excuse.
Yeah.
Hey, you maybe want to meet up later? Oh, it's very unprofessional if I do that. So you guys can pick and choose.
Yeah, we do, actually.
Nice.
I would never honestly believe that a stripper truly liked me.
Hey, you never know until you try it, right?
Yeah, I guess. How do you even
Gotta
hit
go
on a
for it.
woman without her thinking that you just want tips?
I mean, that's the hard part. I mean, that's why I contacted you guys.
Okay, and the girl who you want to call today, what's her name?
Her name's Jessica.
How do you even hit off, like, a conversation or get somebody's number when you're in the midst of, 15 girls at a bachelorette party?
So I would say 90% of the time we dance for about an hour, and the rest of the time is them just getting wasted, and we just collect our tips and we leave. But in this situation, it was really strange because, the girls were drinking. Occasionally we drink, with the ladies as well. And, I met this girl, and, she's really cute. She had a nice figure. We started hitting it off. We started talking.
Okay.
And
So just like a straight-up regular conversation. You don't have to, sneak around and try to slide her your number or something.
No, I mean, hey, we're also human, too. So if we want to talk to a girl at work, we talk to a girl at work.
Can I ask you, when you pulled her aside and started talking to her, what state of dress were you in?
I was in the middle of my cop uniform. It's just been taken off. I still have my shirt on with a badge, so...
But the bottoms were off?
Well, I mean, it was cold. If I'm going to talk to a girl, I'm not going to be completely, undressed.
Yeah, the best way to talk to a girl is always shirt on, no pants. Everybody knows that. So, did you guys actually go out on a date, or is this the only time you've talked to her?
No, I started talking to her, and, we just, we talked about our favorite movies, talked a little bit about sports. We talked for a while.
Yeah.
And hooked up a little bit.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
What does that mean? Just make out?
Yeah, a little bit of making out, a little bit of, other stuff happened.
Nice.
Did you actually seal the deal with her that night?
No, well, we didn't go all the way. We got close, but...
Nice.
You guys didn't stay the night together at somebody's random house. Did you leave each other that evening?
No, I left.
You did. What did she say to you? I mean, did you plan on making an actual date?
I told her I would love to see her again, and I got her phone number, and, we were going to take it from there.
And have you heard from her at all?
No.
Wow. Why do you think she's blowing you off?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, she might have been embarrassed by it, because her friends were there. I don't know.
So my question is not why you think she's blowing you off. Why do you think that she wanted to date you to begin with? Not to be mean.
Right. No, I understand. No, we had some really good conversation, and she was just different. I meet a lot of girls. And she was the one girl that can actually carry on a conversation without putting her hands all over me. And I felt this really strong connection between us, and that's why I wanted to ask her out.
Okay. Have you? And you haven't heard anything from her at all. How many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
I mean, I've texted her. I've given her a call, but no answer.
Okay.
Does she know you? Does she know your real name, or does she just know your stripper name? That's a valid question.
It's just a funny question.
I gave her my real name.
Okay, because I've made out with a couple strippers, and I never knew their real name.
Joe, what is your stripper name?
My stripper name?
Yeah. Because
you want me to tell you guys?
Yeah, I want to hear just what it is. I'm just curious.
Roger.
Roger?
What kind of stripper name is Roger?
What's the last name? Is there like a good last name to it?
What?
Steele. Steele.
Roger Steele. Okay. The last name is good. The first name, I was like, I don't picture a lot of girls like, oh yeah, Roger.
I was hoping you'd say like Diesel or something, you know?
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
On the phone with us right now to do a second date update. By day, he's a mild-mannered guy named Joe. By night, he's Roger Steele. That's right, Roger Steele, stripper extraordinaire. Dropping those buns and collecting those ones. Roger Steele, shaking his hips and collecting those tips. Roger Steele, pitching a tent and paying his rent. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the phone, Joe, a.k.a. Roger Steele, the stripper. What's up, man? Are you?
Hey, we need to hire you to DJ our gigs, man. That was a really good intro.
Dude, I'll come along with you to any of your gigs that you want. If you're just tuning in, Joe wants to do a second date update. He is a male stripper. He was working a private party and met a girl that he really liked named Jessica. They ended up talking and kind of messed around a little bit. They made plans to go out, but he never heard from her again. So he's wondering why she's not calling her back, and we're going to get her on the phone right now. All right, Joe. Hey, by the way, have you hooked up with a lot of people at bachelorette parties and stuff?
In all honesty, in like the 3 years I've done this, I've hooked up with like less than 20 women.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty good.
What's going on, man? Get a little action in your life, okay?
This is the first girl I've met in a really long time that I felt like I had a really strong connection with.
And did you tell her that? Because if I was a person who was hooking up with a stripper, I would also think I was one of many.
No, I did. I told her I would love to see her again. I think we have something special. Plus, I've called her and texted her, so, I mean, it should be pretty obvious I want to see her again.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, see if we can get her on the phone, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jessica?
Yes, it is.
Hey, Jessica, how are you? My name is Jubal, and I host a morning radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Okay. Why are you calling?
Well, I'm calling you today because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you, and he wanted us to get a hold of you.
That's weird, but okay.
His name is Joe. You might know him as Roger Steele.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Joe emailed us because, he said that he really liked meeting you that night at the bachelorette party you were at. And he's wondering why you're...
Oh, my God.
I know. I would be freaking out if I were you right now.
He's wondering why you're not calling him back. He says he's tried to get a hold of you a few times and has heard nothing.
Oh, my God. He called you guys?
Yeah. He sent us an email and asked if we could get a hold of you since you aren't answering his phone calls.
That is so weird. Why would he call you?
Well, it's a regular segment that we do on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. So Joe just wanted us to ask you the question. Why aren't you calling him back?
Wait, what did he tell you?
He just said that
What did he say?
He said he met you while he was working at a bachelorette party, and you guys talked for a while and hung out, and he was hoping he would see you again.
That's all he said?
Yeah, pretty much.
And he added that he really, really liked you a lot.
So is there a reason that you don't want to call him back?
No, I mean, it was just a crazy night, and I got caught up in things, and that's that. Like, I'm good. I don't need to I don't need to remember that. That's fine.
You don't need to date a stripper, is what you're saying. Is what I'm hearing.
No, it's not. It's not because of what he does. It's just, look, it was just a really crazy night, and things got out of control, and I got caught up in like the whole bachelor party spirit, and yay, my friend's getting married, and I just I did stuff that I just never ever do, and I'm good. I don't want to discuss it.
Well, he told us that you guys didn't hook up or anything. He said you guys kissed and kind of messed around and did some other things.
Yeah.
Was it fun? Was it not fun? Like, I
don't do that on a normal day, and I am embarrassed, and I don't want to rehash it.
Like you don't want to call him back because you kissed him the first night you met him?
No, that's not it. But
well, what can you tell me what it is so I can at least just tell him?
I just got caught up in stuff, and I'm very embarrassed, and I'd just rather not.
Why are you embarrassed? There's nothing to be embarrassed of. I mean, I've made out with a couple strippers in my life. It's fine. It's fun, you know?
I did stuff that I don't normally do, and I don't want to say what it was. I was raised better than that, and look, I'm not telling, and I'm taking this to my grave. Like, I can't.
Jessica,
can't.
are you seriously not calling me back for tossing my
What? Did I just hear that?
What did you just say? God.
Holy crap.
Who was that?
That's Joe. Joe's actually on the other line listening and wanted to talk to you.
Oh, my God.
Not going to the grave anymore.
Why would you say that on the radio? What is the matter with you?
Well,
oh, my
sorry
God.
for butting in, but I thought it was cool.
I bet you did, bro.
I think a lot of
don't be embarrassed about it. It's okay. Like,
oh my God! You're on the radio announcing it to the world. Are you serious?
Well, not the whole world. We don't have that many listeners, Jessica. I wouldn't worry about it. Well, now that it's out there, now that the salad's out of the bag, so to speak.
Stop it.
Is that why you're not calling? Is that why you're not calling him back? Because that happened.
So embarrassing. I was raised better than that.
I am mortified for you.
Well, no, it was more than that. You know, most girls don't do that.
Yeah,
that's why
I know.
I know you were like so uninhibited and free. I mean, it was a turn on for me.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
What? You shouldn't be embarrassed about it.
Are you serious? Not only did that happen, then you go and announce it on the radio. So even if I wasn't embarrassed, I would be now.
Well, honestly, I thought we had something. It's one of the reasons why, like, you turned me on. Like, that's one of the reasons why I like you.
Oh my gosh!
It's the key to Joe's heart, apparently.
It's romantic.
Yeah.
Oh
Look,
God,
Jessica.
you're so gross.
I agree
Jessica,
with you.
nobody knows your name. You're like, it's a very common name. Nobody knows who you are. I'm sure it is embarrassing to have that news put out there, though.
It was her idea.
Oh my God.
Joe, do you not know privacy? Like, there's just some things that you don't share. Like, you shouldn't even be telling your friends those details, let alone us.
You know what? This is what's wrong with America. People are so uptight in America with sexuality. In Europe, this would be no problem. Everybody.
Oh my God, move to Europe then. We don't need you here.
I think I want to move to Europe now if that's just happening left and right.
Oh, I feel so bad for you, Jessica.
Jessica.
Oh, girl.
Okay, so you did something that you regret. We don't have to recap what it was again. Is that the only reason you're not calling him back? I mean, did you think he was a cool guy?
I was drunk. I obviously thought he was a cool guy, but now, I mean, sober, better judgment. Oh my God.
You are quite the giver. You really are.
Oh my God.
Jessica, we had a strong connection. It's worth doing this again.
Gosh.
I was drunk.
We're humans. We have urges, and we let our urges take control that night. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. We can try so many different things. That's just the beginning.
Oh my God, you're not funny.
I don't think he's
I'm
trying
not trying to be funny here. I'm trying to explain to you that it's okay to use your body like that. Like, you're a sexy person. I'm a sexy person. We can make this work.
All right, well, then let me ask you, Jessica, would you like to go out with Joe?
Oh,
we will pay for a second date.
Please say yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
There is no way in hell.
Oh, no.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's not a formal date. Let's just grab coffee. Let's start there.
Coffee, anything, Jessica?
No, I'm good.
No?
Yeah.
All you can eat salad bar?
Okay, that's enough, Jubal. She
Set it
gets
up there.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Raised better than that. And I look, I'm not telling, and I'm taking this to my grave. Like, I can't. I
Jessica,
can't.
are you seriously not calling me back for tossing my
That was a clip from today's second date update. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning. Some people on the text board are not getting what happened.
No.
Some people are. And a lot of people are asking, what did she do? Because we had to bleep it out because it's pretty dirty what she did. If you missed the second date update, Joe wanted to call a girl named Jessica. Joe was a stripper. They met at a bachelorette party where he was stripping at. They kind of messed around a little bit, more than a little bit.
Yeah, way more.
And she wasn't calling him back because she was embarrassed of something that she did. Here are some of the texts that we're getting in at 78592. I have my daughter in the car and she's like, Mom, why is Jubal so obsessed with salad today? Is he on a diet? That's exactly what it is.
Just say yes.
Yeah.
Just say yes.
Jessica was on a diet too, and that's why she wasn't calling him back. So that's why I'm talking about salad.
I still am so embarrassed for her. I cannot believe he said that.
Well, it's probably so normal for him.
Right.
He's like, yeah,
he's
what?
a stripper,
That's what happens, right?
Let's be open about sexuality.
Like, that's why I liked her a lot, because she was willing to do that with me the first night she met me. She was obviously embarrassed by the whole situation.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed.
I can't believe, too, that he said that he really wants to call her back because they had such a strong connection.
Hey, that is a strong connection. Are you kidding me? That's a very strong connection. You don't just do that with everybody. You only do that with people that you really, really, really care about. And even then, it's questionable.
Poor girl.
So
She'll
they
never do it again. I can guarantee that.
decided not to go out on a second
Which is
date.
good. They could never look at each other in the eye and like order a salad at a
No,
restaurant.
they really couldn't. Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show. We'll call the person who didn't call you back. Speaking of what happened in that second date update, Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week
Oh, there's a segue.
is coming up at 8:10.
Moving.
I haven't actually talked to the girl who's on the phone to do a second date update today yet.
Okay.
But I'm assuming based on her email that she's either 13 years old or 85 years old.
What?
Because of what she chose to do as a first date. She had her first date come meet her to walk the mall.
Yeah, mall walker.
So I'm like, either you're like a really old person walking the mall early in the morning to get your exercise, or you're a 14-year-old who wants to run around the mall and go to Hot Topic. I'm not sure, but I'm excited to find out. Tracy is on the phone. Tracy, how are you?
Hey, guys. How are you?
Hey, good.
What? She sounds like she's maybe in her 20s.
How old are you, Tracy?
I'm 26.
26.
Tracy,
Interesting date idea.
I love your guys' show so much.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Why choose to walk the mall with your date?
I actually thought it was a good idea because I'm kind of new to internet dating, and I thought he would be crazy. So I just figured there'd be a lot of people there.
Yeah, public place, safe exercising.
Like a picnic in the park may be a good idea, or going down to the Seattle Center and checking out the Space Needle.
Yeah, your email said walk the mall. Do you mean like you showed up in like exercise clothes and we're actually power walking through the mall, or you're just going shopping together? What does that mean, Tracy?
I just mean like, you know, get a coffee, like walk around, like people watch. I felt like there'd be a lot to talk about, you know, like, oh, look at that outfit, or like, look at that person, you know.
Oh, so you're like talking crap about people on your first date.
That's kind of fun, actually. Walk around and judge people. I think that's pretty cool.
Sounds good to Jubal.
Awesome.
What's the guy's name that you want to call today?
Clay.
Okay.
He's like really attractive. Like, seriously, so good looking.
You're like, let's head on over to Victoria's Secret right away.
He was just like really like hot, like as hot as his picture, maybe even hotter. I mean, just like awesome.
Tracy,
he didn't seem like a psycho.
Was he nice? I mean, how was the conversation during your mall walking?
He was so nice. Like, we actually had a really good time. And he even made fun of me a little bit for walking the mall, and that was good because I feel like it was an icebreaker. We really were having a great time, and in fact, we had so much fun that I thought, okay, you're totally not a psycho. Like, we should have lunch.
You like headed over to the food court and
Sparrow
made it happen for yourself.
Yeah.
It wasn't just food court. We went to like an actual restaurant, but it was really nice. And we each had a couple of mixed drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And I obviously like was super into him. So I decided like, I'm not going to play games. Like, I wanted him to know that I'm super into him. So I definitely flirted and all of that. I decided not to, you know, pretend like I didn't like him or something like that.
What did you do? Because it sounds like you just basically threw yourself on him and were like, I like you. I want to let you know. I'm going to hump your leg right now.
So I just like was touching his arm and like all that silly, dumb stuff, like playing with my hair. And,
Did you?
Like, cleaning it.
Okay.
Your email says that you did something that you regret. What did you do?
Yeah, well, I was pretty buzzed from the drink, and we somehow ended up back in the mall. And I took him into the Gap. I was like, come to the Gap with me. And he was like, sure. And so then I picked up this dress, and I said, I want you to come and help me, try it on. I want you to tell me if it looks good or not on me.
Did you invite him in the dressing room?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Come on.
He was like, this is the best date ever.
Well, it was a good date, but then I was worried that he was maybe getting a little bored. And so I kind of wanted to show him that I can be fun and spontaneous. So I started making out with him.
Nice.
Like in the changing room?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Having worked in retail, this happens a lot.
It does,
I bet
doesn't
it does.
Yeah.
But
Catch
usually
a lot of
with
people.
14-year-olds, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I do it by myself whenever I'm trying on something. I have fun in there. But I figure it's private and it's my time to get ready and do things.
And it's not awkward when you only see one pair of legs underneath the door.
And all kinds of moaning. Okay, so you made out with him in the changing room, and then I'm assuming he thought that was going to lead to more.
Well, I kind of wanted to do something for him. So I did.
What?
What do you mean?
Gosh, please say buy him a shirt.
Like,
Yeah, I think we know. Man, again.
Tracy.
I started off ripping on your date about walking around the mall. Now I wish
right,
I could go on a mall date. A mall date sounds amazing.
Tracy.
Okay, so I'm assuming that he was probably very thankful after all that went down.
In a changing room?
Yeah, well, after that, he told me that he had to pick his brother up from the airport.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's convenient.
Like right after, too.
Yeah, because I was planned for dates.
Okay.
This plane's 5 hours early.
Did you guys walk out of the mall together? Did he leave you in the Gap after all that, or?
No, we walked out together, and he said he would call me the next day. Like, he was like, I had a good time, and
Yeah, he did.
I'm sorry I have to go, but I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay, and you haven't heard anything back from him. How many times have you tried to get a hold of him?
He didn't call the next day, so that night I just texted him, like a cute little text, like, that was fun yesterday, right? Smiley face. But he didn't respond to that, so I've texted him 2 other times.
Okay. Look, to be honest, if I went out with you and that happened on a date, I'm calling you back.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Jose, you calling her back?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow morning.
I think every guy on the text board at 78592 would agree you're getting a call back. So what do you think happened?
Well, I honestly, I don't usually do something like that.
Sure.
That's what every girl says.
But I really haven't. And the thing is I actually do like him is the thing. Because I think he does seem like a good guy. And I kind of think that he might have been weirded out that I did that. And I kind of don't blame him.
Or maybe it just wasn't good for him. Sometimes you go in the dressing room, things don't fit or work out.
I feel like it was, though.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Trust me. Even if it's bad, it's good. So, all right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, all right?
Yeah.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Let's just start off by recapping Tracy's date. Tracy, of course, is on the phone, and we're about to do a second date update for her. But let's recap her date real quick. She met a guy at the mall. They went out and had some food after walking around for a little bit, got a little bit drunk, then went back into the mall, ended up in the Gap in a dressing room where she did some stuff to him.
Whoa.
And she's not getting a call back.
Yeah.
Tracy, the only reason that I can think a guy wouldn't call you back after a date like that is he's probably dead. So
Come on,
are you going to be upset when we call and we find that out? Because that's the only reason I could think that a dude would not call you back after what you so graciously did to him in the dressing room at the Gap. Seriously? It was very nice of you.
The thing is, I actually am kind of worried about him. Because I do think it's weird that he didn't call back. I mean, why couldn't he just text back and say, I'm not interested or something?
I mean, you haven't heard anything from him at all.
No. And I do feel like, if it was reversed, I would just be like, I don't know. I would say something. I wouldn't just not say something.
Okay.
Right, well, we're about to call him up, see if we can get him on the phone and get your second date update. Now, Tracy, if he doesn't answer or if he doesn't want to see you again, don't worry. every guy in our listening area right now definitely wants to meet you at the mall. So you've got a lot of options out there, okay?
Including me.
Oh, God.
All right, Tracy, you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is Clay there?
This is Clay.
Clay, what's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning radio show. Have you heard of us before? I'm going to take that as a yes. It sounds like you haven't, but we're calling you this morning because you recently went on a date with one of our listeners, and she liked you so much that she actually emailed our show and asked us to give you a call to find out why you're not calling her back.
What?
Her name is Tracy, and I guarantee you, man, you remember this date. I guarantee it.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, that's such a sleepy laugh.
You remember hanging out with Tracy?
Gosh.
Yeah, the chick at the mall.
Yeah. That'd be the Tracy we're talking about. Well, Tracy is a listener to our show. Apparently, after that little encounter that you guys had, she's hit you up a couple times and asked to hang out, and you haven't responded. So Tracy wanted us to ask you if she did something wrong or if you're not interested because she liked you and would love to see you again. She obviously liked you. I mean, you know that.
Oh, I don't know. She was cool. I would definitely text her again. It just hasn't been the right time, you know.
Hasn't been the right time, but come on.
There's
Look,
always a good time if you like her.
I mean, she was cool. She's not really a dateable chick. She's a chick I would definitely hang out with.
Okay.
I see what's going on.
And by a girl you'd hang out with, Clay, do you mean a girl that you would do stuff with?
Yeah, she's doable, but not really dateable.
She's
you know?
She's not dateable. All right.
She's a booty call. Okay.
And why?
Did she tell you what happened?
She did.
Yeah.
She told
what
us.
happened on our date?
She told us all about the date.
She told you about the dressing room?
Yep. She told us about the dressing room with the gap.
Nice job, bro.
Yeah. You're getting high fives from every dude that listens to our show.
He didn't do anything. He just sat there. Come on.
It doesn't happen that often, Brooke. It's like if you were to see a unicorn or somebody, you have a friend that actually encountered a unicorn, you're going to shake his hand and say, that's awesome.
God, ladies.
So you just feel like she's the kind of girl that you're just going to hook up with.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure I'll text her again. I'll text her on a Saturday night when I'm wasted. The right time to hang out with her.
All right.
Do you feel guilty at all for leading her on, Clay?
Not really. Just tell her I'll call her. I mean, she wants me to call her, I'll call her. But
yeah, I don't think you were leading her on. You were planning on calling her, just not maybe at the time she wanted you to call her. Maybe at 2 o'clock after the bars close and you don't have any other options. That's when you were thinking of calling her, but you didn't lie.
She was super aggressive, man. It wasn't me. She was all over me. If that's what she wants from me, then I'll give it to her when the time's right.
I have to say something because I am not a booty call.
Yeah, Clay, that's Tracy. She's actually been on the other line listening this whole time.
Yeah, maybe you could have mentioned that, huh?
Yeah. Sorry about that, but I forgot, just like how you forgot to call her back, I forgot to mention that she was on the other line.
I don't even understand why you couldn't just text back and say something. Because, I mean, I think that would
I was going to totally text you back. I've been busy. I told you my brother was in town and I've been having to do family stuff. I was going to text you. I've just been busy.
Yeah, at in the middle of the night as a booty call?
I don't mean that. I didn't mean that. I didn't know you were on the phone.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that. I didn't know
I wouldn't have said it if I knew you were on the other line. Clay, if that's how you feel, just be straight with her. Be 100%.
No, you guys set me up. I was just trying to play along and be cool on the radio. You guys put words in my mouth or whatever.
You're clearly an ass.
I'm really not an ass. I really do like you, and I really was going to call you. You can't
You really like me? You just said that I was a booty call and that I was doable, but not dateable.
I didn't say you were a booty call. They said you were a booty call. I just was going along with what they wanted. I was trying to show up on the radio. I didn't mean that.
Clay, you did say she was doable and not dateable.
Yeah.
Well, from that one experience, I don't know, but I was going to date her again.
Clay.
You mean you were going to do her again is what you mean.
What is your problem, dude?
I just feel really degraded, I mean, I understand that you, might think some things because I did that, but I just feel like you could have just said that to me.
Well, this is a weird situation. I mean, obviously I didn't mean anything I just said. You shouldn't, take that for what it is.
I was just trying to be cool on the radio. Like, I want to date you, and I do like you.
God, you're such a liar.
So now you want to go out on a date? Like, do you want to go out on a date all of a sudden?
Yeah, I want to go on a date. I always wanted to go on a date. I told you I was going to call you.
Then why didn't
like I said, my brother was in town. Like,
why didn't you just text me back and say I was busy? Why did you ignore the text?
I don't even remember getting the text, to be honest with you.
What? Tracy, do not believe any of this. Are you really honestly falling for this right now?
Tracy, you know how it works. Sometimes you meet someone and you go on a date. You don't want to call him back. You don't want to seem too eager. So maybe that's what Clay was doing. He didn't want to seem like he was like all sprung and trying to get at you right away. Like he wanted to give it a couple days.
Yeah, until
right,
Saturday
Clay?
night until he was
Is that what you're doing, Clay?
Oh my God!
No, I knew I had to get back to her. I just hadn't got around to it.
Trying to help you out, man.
I'm not an idiot. Like, I know what's going on. I know he's like kind of maybe a jerk, but I do want to hear him out.
You mean
that's all I want.
Okay, then. How about we send you guys out on a second date?
Oh, God.
We will pay for it.
A thing to you guys, like, I know it seems weird, but I do kind of want to go out with him again.
He must be hot.
He is really hot.
You guys could go for another mall trip. You might be banned from the Gap, but, American Eagle's always available.
We're definitely not going anywhere near a mall.
I'm not going near a mall.
This is a horrible decision, Tracy.
There are other places with bathrooms and things like that, too. You're fine.
Oh, gross.
There you go, Tracy. You got your second date. I'm just going to pay for a hotel room. Screw it.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.